What, on TikTok? Michael Barrymore's page on TikTok. Um, I don't really dislike him really a lot, but and what I don't get like someone like him, they make all the jokes about is it Stuart Lovelock and all this shit. You think, but you know, it's just they just put nasty. There's no nasty people, aren't they? Just nasty people. And if you really don't like him, just block him, isn't it? It's mad. People seem to follow and comment on the very people they say they don't like, and I'm like, why? Why are you doing that? Just and you better to get away. I knew I would. I knew I would. I just thought I'm going to do it because I've got some new ham. I had cheese and pickle today. I think a bit of a mistake not using butter though. Um, I think I can stand having the butter because I'm exercising, aren't I? And probably what I've done alone today, an hour swimming and an hour in the gym, some people that would be their whole week's exercise, wouldn't it? So, and I'm going to probably walk tomorrow morning. I don't fancy going to the gym. I'm going to walk tomorrow morning. Thursday I'll do a walk. Might run Thursday night. Swimming Friday morning. Can't do anything Saturday because we're going to pick up the motorhome. So that's just Saturday's out of it. I wanted to do part one, and that'd give me a good, I thought, a gauge of see how I'm running for Sunday. But I want to go and pick my motor home actually. I just want to go get it because I just want to get back. They've had it since, I don't know. I don't know, I've had it ages now. Might be November, I can't remember. Not that I was bothered, they're fixing it, aren't they? So I couldn't fix all of it. There's a couple of bits I've still got to do, but I'll just do them, you know. But yeah, I'm going to go and pick it up Saturday. I was going to have a day off Monday, and I thought, well, actually, I don't need to have a day off, really. I was doing a bit of running around, but I really could do with not driving down, back, down, up, down, all that sort of stuff, really. Just to cut down the amount of driving I'm doing. I'll get my son to give me a lift on Sunday, so that's saying I ain't got to drive to the race. I think we go out Sunday afternoon, go out for lunch, innit? Man flu gone, yeah, pretty much. Although it feels like it's made a bit of a comeback, and I'm like, how can it be coming back? I thought it'd be gone, wouldn't it? It feels like it might have come back a little bit, but who knows? I don't know. Only time will tell. Maybe it was a dodgy ham I had. Maybe the dodgy ham had some sort of like man flu in it, and it's infected me. But I seem all right. I seem like I've survived it. Thank God. At last. I hate being ill though. I hate it. Such a waste, isn't it? You can't get on, can you? And it's always when you've got stuff to do, and it's always like, who keeps liking the live? You don't have to look. You don't have to tap the screen. Honestly, don't worry about tapping the screen. It's not something. I'm not one of these. Tap the screen, share it out. No, don't bother. Why you bother? Just talk, innit? Anyway, it always feels like that, doesn't it? Everything, there's never a good time, is there? Even when you're quiet, there's always something to do. Always paperwork to do. Look at that, an actual gentleman. Who, me? Well, I don't know. I sell cars, so you might not say that. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. Never the Galaxy to buy a car. Do you know what? I think we all want customers, isn't it? Like you, Chris, you want customers, isn't it? And wouldn't you? Yeah, still got my electric car. I'm 12 years now. 12 years driving EV. They're not for everyone. They shouldn't be for everyone. Yeah, like, I don't know. Sort of. Would you say Krispy Kremes is for everyone? No. I mean, I like Krispy Kremes. You might absolutely hate them, but then you might. I like Slim Chickens, but you might say I hate Slim Chickens. So we're all different, aren't we? We're all different. Is the electric car worth it? Well, when you say worth it, what do you mean? What do you mean worth it? I mean, I don't know what you mean worth it. You'd have to define what you mean there. Does it go along the road? Yes. Does it go up hills? Yes. But they are trying to cut out internal combustion engines, so they need to be for everybody. Well, if I gave you my key, do you think you'd be able to drive it? And do you think you'd be able to drive it to Tesco's? If you say yes, would you be able to drive a Ferrari to Tesco's? Yes. Would you be able to drive a Mini to Tesco's? Yes. So what do you want it to do? Cheaper to run than petrol? It could be. I mean, you could have like, what's this? I told you it was all about Dunkin' Donuts. What you could do is you could park it somewhere, have lots of solar panels and charge it up off the sun, isn't it? But if you don't want to do that, well, why has it got to be cheaper? I don't know why it has to be cheaper. So are you getting rid of your petrol car then? Don't want to throw on an efficient family car. Well, if you charge it up and it gets to where you're going, what else do you want it to do? I don't know. Because the cost of EVs is extortionate. Is it? We've got an MG round there at the moment. It's a 70. I don't know what it is, but it's about 13 grand, I think, or something like that. I don't think they're dear, but not new. I mean, I wouldn't buy a new car anyway. Why would you buy a new car? Are the BMWs 120 good? I'm buying. Yeah, they're right, I suppose. When you say they're good, what do they go wrong? I don't know. You'd have to find someone who's got one and then ask loads of people who've got them whether they go wrong, innit, I suppose. What's the thing about BYD? I quite like them. I think they're quite good. I suppose go and drive one, innit? Go and drive one. If you like the way it drives and it will get where you want to go, well, buy it, innit, if you want it. Would I say get a second-hand one? Yes, because why would I want to buy a new one? I don't know why I'd want to buy a new one. Because I think if I buy a new one, straight away I've lost 20% anyway. MGs are shite and would never buy a second-hand EV. Well, MGs are shite, are they? Oh, okay. I can only go by experience. I've never had one go wrong, but there you go. You may have had lots that have gone wrong. I've only had, I don't know, 20 or 30 and they've never gone wrong. So, a diesel Peugeot is made £80 cheap to repair, no extras. That can write it off. Well, just keep it then. Why don't you just keep your Peugeot? Do my homework. Well, I'm a car dealer, mate, so, and I'll sell them. I've got 4 round there at the minute. So, I don't know. If they're shite, that means that they all going to keep going wrong then. I've not had one go wrong, so I don't know. You know, maybe when you say do my homework, you mean ask people on the internet that haven't actually owned one, but they've got an opinion on them, or people actually that own them. That's what I say. What's your opinion on Saab? Don't know. Don't know where they're from actually. My opinion on them, they're just. Oh, I've never had an MG. I've done my homework. That's why I won't buy one. But you don't have to buy one, do you? Do you think Charlie would better? I don't know really. I just want a metal box that's going to get me to Tesco's. I want a metal box that's going to get me to Gatwick, to my girlfriend's, to the party on the Saturday night. But maybe you've got specific other requirements. You know, like I want to look good, so you want a Merc, that's what you do. I must have one that's only a year old. Great, then that's what you got to buy, isn't it? Extra Quattro. Don't know. What do you mean extra Quattro? It's 2 different things, isn't it? Oh, pass away the US tariffs. Well, you're only going to buy something you can afford, isn't it? I mean, MGs. I say I've never. Well, MGs are shite, are they? Okay. All cars are shite, actually. Maybe if you're a dealer, what's that? Maybe you're selling some shite. Well, if the car doesn't go wrong, I don't know what you call. So, surely a shite car is one that's gone wrong, isn't it? Or is it not? If I have a puncture, that's a shite day. My car's shite if I have a puncture. The cars that haven't got punctures, they're not shite. If my battery goes flat, my 12-volt battery, and I'm in I don't care, diesel car, it's shite because I can't start it. All I want to do, I want to get in a car and I want to get to my destination. If I say, oh yeah, but I need to get my destination in a certain style and look affluent or whatever, that's completely different, isn't it? That's completely different. But then your criteria is different to mine. You know, you may not want an MG because they're shite, but say I had an MG and it doesn't go wrong and your car went wrong. Surely on the statistics, your car's got to be more shite than mine. Maybe you've never had a car go wrong. I don't know. Maybe all the cars you've owned, you've done your homework and they've never gone wrong. If you research it, you find common problems. Yeah, but mate, I can only go by the ones I've sold. The sort of, I don't know, 40 or 50 MGs I've sold. I'm going, I've never had one come back. So I don't know what to say. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we sell EVs. Mainly sell petrol and diesel, but we do sell EVs. We do have them. Um, I wouldn't. I'd speak to someone who owns one. That's why I started my UK electric vehicle owners club. There's 22,000 people in it now. Because if you want to buy an EV, if you want to buy a Ferrari, I wouldn't go into a Porsche group. There was no point in me asking GT3 owners what they think about them because they haven't got one. If I'm buying a GT3, I wouldn't go in a Ferrari group. If I'm buying, I don't know, a house in this area, I'd want to go on this local group. I wouldn't go in like Westminster and say, "What do you think of Plumstead?" But that's me. You might not. Turnover compared to what electric? Well, they all sell. All cars sell. You have a car in, and eventually it sells, isn't it? Sometimes some sell quick, some sell slower than others. Just someone doesn't want it. So that's all it is, you know. We had 4 electric cars, they'd all gone. So we've got 2 now, I think. We've got 2 now at the minute. They just come and go, isn't it? Hector. Oh, best car critic side of the Atlantic. What do you think? Car critic? Why would I want to be a car critic? Oh, so when the all the EVs go wrong, how do we get rid of them? The batteries. Do you seriously think the batteries are a problem? Do you think they're going landfill, don't you? I'm telling you now, people haven't woken up to the facts. There's no point in stealing petrol cars. There's no point in stealing diesel cars. There's no point in stealing Bentleys. You want to steal electric cars, the batteries. Batteries are super valuable. The batteries you can use in home storage, you can use to put in other electric cars. They're just batteries. Whoever owns the power will eventually be God. And no, it's not. You can recycle 95 to 98% of a EV battery. You can't recycle 95% of your petrol. It's gone. Your 95%, your storage is gone. You can recycle about 95 to 98% of an EV battery. They do not go in landfill, like you think. In 10 years' time, we have an abundance. What of? Well, no, don't believe me. Don't believe me. Never ever believe me, because if you believe me, you're believing the internet. And I'm saying, never believe the internet. Do your own research. I mean, I can point you. I can give you links. I can give you. There's a bloke called Ewan McTurk. He's like Mr. Battery God. He is. He will give you all the facts if you want. Go and see his page. But I wouldn't advise you to do that, because your thoughts at the moment about what happens to them, all the fires, all the batteries bad, the wind turbines, and all this sort of renewable stuff. You got to remember, someone has an angle somewhere, isn't it? Do you think Gucci don't want you to? They're going to say no, don't buy our stuff. Do you think McDonald's say don't buy our stuff? Tate and Lyle. Do you think Tate and Lyle have a thing to say don't buy our stuff? No, they don't. Now, if there's going to be a lot of money lost, if you move away from petrol, where are they going to get the revenue that they tax? The amount of tax you pay. See, the 3p a mile, I think you're already paying something like 18, 25p a mile already. If your battery went bad in your car, how would you replace it? Well, you take it out, they split it apart, and they change the cells. My one's made up of like about 3,000 AA batteries sort of thing. And they're cells, and the cells are put into packs, and then the packs are put into a battery. So when they go, what you do, you test it, and basically only 2 or 3 cells go. Electrical glitches, imitating head gasket issues, time is no stretch. What about full wet belts then? What would you say about them? Rab, what would you say about full wet belts? And would you advise me to get a Transit with a wet belt? What would be your focus on that? What would you say about Transits and the wet belt then? And the ejector problems on all the campers. What would be your advice? I'm coming to you, mate, because you're a bit of an expert. Wet belts are shite. Oh, right, okay. So my Transit's going to go wrong, is it? I've had the cam belt done. It was only done 19,000 mile. Well, I have. I've gone near one. I own one. It's got 19,000 mile, and I had the cam belt done, or the wet belt done. I think all the time I own it, for 10 years, it won't go. You know why? Because I will make sure I change the oil at least every year, which is a good thing. And every about 5 years, I'll have the belt done. It's £1,000. But that's 200 quid a year, isn't it? Which is what, 4 quid a week? When it goes, it's a lot of money. First thing I'd do when I bought any car would be have the cam belt done. First thing I'd do when I bought any car, I'd have the wet belt done. But that would be in me if I'm going to keep it. Obviously, you don't have to, innit? My friend has an electric car, nothing but repairs. Well, I'll buy it off them. What is it then? What are they selling? Tell them to sell it to me. I'll buy it off them. Hello. Chinese EVs are the only decent ones. Nah, not really. So you think a Mach-E wouldn't be any good? It wouldn't be any good then. You're getting a Ford Mach-E, or what about a Renault Clio? That's not going to go. I know people. What about my Leaf then? My Nissan Leaf. I bought that. It's a 13. I bought it in 14. So I've had that. What's that now? 12 years. I've had it 12 years, haven't I? Nearly 13 years I've had it. So, and it's still going. Yeah, admittedly, it's lost a bit of range. Of course it has. But I didn't start with a great range. I only started with 90 miles anyway. I just bought a hybrid. I'd say stick to petrol. Because if you believe EVs, what's that? Rent company Scotland changed Maxus moving away from Ford because of wet issues. Would you advise on EV cars, please? What do you mean? Would I advise? No, you have to get the car that you want. Don't listen to advice. So if you want to get a certain car, speak to someone who owns that car. Pick, on Facebook, there's loads of groups in it. You wanted a BYD seal. I want I don't know, a Golf GTI. There'd be a Golf GTI group. Go on there and ask people you're thinking of getting one. What problems are there? I'm thinking of buying a Porsche. A Porsche 911. There'd be loads of 911 groups. You could say what problems we have. Well, we have a problem with the clutches. We have a problem with this and that. Drive shaft snapping or I don't know, whatever. And they'll give you the thing, don't they? Electric Mini more reliable than petrol. I don't really have a lot of problem with any of my cars. I've never had a lot of hassle with any cars I've owned. You drive a Lamborghini Huracan 2017, do you? I wouldn't want one though, even if I won the lottery. I mean, it's probably a really nice car, but they don't really interest me. Cars don't really interest me. Would you buy a Land Rover? No, I don't want a Land Rover. No, I don't want a Land Rover. I wouldn't buy one because I don't want one, so I wouldn't buy one. I want manufacturers to what? Bulletproof cars. Well, they can be. You've got to drive slowly, though, haven't you? If you're in, it's stress, isn't it? If you stress it, imagine buying an M3. It's been ragged, isn't it? Or an S Fiesta ST or something. It's been ragged. Anything that's driven hard will be useless, basically. And the person who had it when it was, say, I don't know, 2-year old, and they boiled it up, they filled it up with water and they get away with it. But then when you own it 7 or 8 years later, you have water problems. You think, oh, what's up with this? And you can't explain it. People bodge things. It's like 1,200 quid to fix it, or someone can cut a couple of wires and reroute the EGR valve and it don't work. And then when you get it and it's 12-year-old, it's like you've got all this money, but you don't know what wires they've cut. It's nice and cheap, cheapest Lamborghini. What? My daughter wants a Lambo. But get them. If I won the Euro, if I even won the Euro Millions, I wouldn't. Would I be any happier getting one of them cars? I don't think I would. I want to be happy. I mean, running makes me happy because I think it's making me fit. But if you want that car, that's the car you got to get. If that's what you want and you get it, that's your dream car. Great. My dream is to live long. Is that boring? Yes. Have I been to the States? Yeah. I went to Florida. I've done New York Marathon. Oh, I don't know. 86. Of 1986, I've done the New York Marathon. Twin Towers were still there. Empire State, all the normies. Ever been fishing? Nah. I went with my dad once. It's too boring, isn't it? I'm 20. What was that? I'm 22-year-old. What advice would you give me? Love boring stuff. Love no debt. Love zero stress in your life. Love doing all the things that are going to make your body work really, really well, and get smug that your mates will say, nah, you want to do a bit of gear, because when you're not doing it and they've done it, they will wish they'd been like you. Any of your mates as well that look pretty flash and buy all the stuff, I guarantee if you're a saver, they secretly want to be like you. They won't say that. Of course they won't say that because it's boring, isn't it? I think you want to be boring, but that's me. Could you live there? What? In America? Yeah, of course I could. Why couldn't I live in America? As long as there's a house. As long as what? I think you are up there with Arthur Daly. Well, he's dead, isn't he? Well, I'm a car dealer. I mean, Rab, you'd have to read my reviews, mate, whether you think I'm trustworthy or not. Rab, I don't care how much someone trusts me. I'm going, how could you trust me? How can anybody trust me? How? It's impossible to trust me unless you're foolish. You got to be. If you know me, that's different. If you don't know me, Cambridge Motors Plumstead. If you don't know me, it's impossible to trust me. Surely. Or you're saying I trust everyone I don't know. I don't get that. I don't get that. Why would you want to do distance selling? Why would you not want to go and look at the car? And I wouldn't do distance. I'll make you come down. So I can't trust people. I can't trust people, and they shouldn't be able to trust me. When you meet me, you can go like that. You can touch me. You can look in my eyes. You can hear my voice. You can look at the thing I'm selling you, and make sure I'm telling you the truth. The other bloke both come from Oxford. He went, oh no, you've got to come and look at it. Why would you not come and look at it? It's 13 grand. What, you just want to do it over the phone? Really? What, you got right, so I can send it back. Really? Oh. What, so I can't change my phone number? What have you sold? How many MGs? Huh? What have you sold? How many MGs? And Member Mad? Hey? And Member Mad one back? I'm not sure what you mean. You trust and evade him more than I trust you. Well, that's correct then. That's what you should do, isn't it? You should give your trust to someone that you trust, isn't it? The end. Yeah, that's it. Well, I don't get it. Would I trust any of you lot? If I don't know you, how can I trust you? How can I trust you? How can I trust? How can anybody? How can any of us trust any of us? If you don't know it, if you don't know us, how can you trust us? I don't get it. You can, but surely you're just saying, well, I can't be bothered to do my due diligence. I can't be bothered to do my homework. I can't be bothered to look at this thing I'm buying that's thousands of pounds. I'm going, wow, go and look at it, innit? And this is a good thing as you can return it up to a year. No, it's 2 weeks. We don't do distance selling. I don't do distance selling. Somebody from Glasgow ran me on a Fiat. This was a couple of years ago. He said, yeah, but I've read your reviews. I said, oh, can you show me where I can read your reviews? I haven't got any reviews. I said, ka-ching. I said, look, I think you're better off leaving it. Well, let's not buy it. Because you obviously think it's too expensive, I guess. And, you know, I'm being awkward, mate, you come down to look at it. Oh, no. I said, but surely, why would you want to give me the money without looking at it? I don't get it. I'm telling you the truth, so it's a waste of time. But I'm saying you've got to come down or I don't want to sell it to you. The end. You look at it. Mate, take your time. And if somebody, right, really can't be bothered, why would I want them as a customer? Can you imagine what they'd be like? It's so you're a decorator, and I don't know, whatever you do, I've never asked if you've done distance selling. The advantage by law, you get 2 weeks. You get 2 weeks to send it back. We had a man who had a car, and what he'd done, he had it for a holiday. He took it on holiday and returned it. And we had another one. Basically what he'd done, luckily my delivery driver took it and he took him around the garage and he put the wrong fuel in it. Then he tried to say he didn't want it or whatever, and we said, no, you put the wrong fuel in it. My delivery driver said, he said he put diesel in that, so, or he put petrol in the diesel, and he wouldn't have it. He went, oh, my rights, and no, if you misfueled it, warranty's over. If you got a brand new car, put the wrong fuel in it. And listen to this. If you've got a brand new car and the manufacturer's warranty, do not ring the RAC or AA. I shouldn't tell you this. Do not ring the RAC, AA or anything if you've misfueled it. Because I'm telling you now, they will tell the manufacturer, that's it, I've got recovery. If your girlfriend or wife or whatever, or you went out, or your kids, you bought them a brand new car and the manufacturer's warranty and you misfueled it, the warranty is ended. The warranty ends. Misfueling, no warranty. And please disagree with me and say I'm wrong. That's what you need to do. The law on distance selling, the law on distance selling is you get 2 weeks. You get 2 weeks to send it back. And you need zero reason to send it back. That's why I don't do it, my friend. Why would I want to do it? Why would I want? What, I'm going to lose? How am I going to lose a sale? How am I going to lose a sale because I don't do distance selling? Do I really want that sort of customer around me? No. Imagine being a decorator and someone says, oh, I'm going to get 7 estimates. Surely you're going to go, actually, do you know what? I'm a little bit busy. Well, I'm not. I'm just tired that day and I don't really want to work. I think so. If you ain't got the money, you can't have it. No, you can. You can. But no, the gentleman here was saying that you get a year to send it back, and you don't get a year, you get 2 weeks. You get 14 days to send it back, which is right. I think distance selling is a very good thing because you're not seeing the car. So I'm saying, if you want to buy the car, come and have a look at it. If you don't want to look at it, well, don't buy my car. Why would you want to buy my car? Why would you want to buy my car if I'm not accommodating? Your requirements are distance selling, being able to send it back for 2 weeks. If that's your requirements and I can't fulfill your requirements, you need to go to someone who will fulfill your requirements because they will make you smile. Surely. If I get my requirements, whether it's with my girlfriend or in a restaurant or whatever, if they're fulfilling my wants, I'm happy bunny, aren't I? Surely I'm happy bunny. If my kids are behaving, I'm an happy bunny. If they're not fulfilling what the things I want them to behave, I want them to be whatever, no, I don't want to deal with them, do I? Do you believe in people buying cars on finance? Yeah, of course I do. What's wrong with finance? It's a year, trust me. Done it with Arnold Clark. Well then, mate, you're obviously, well, she had it a whole year. But it doesn't matter though, does it? Mate, it could be 10 years. I don't do distance selling. And Rab, look, you're telling me the law. Well, it's the law then. Mate, you believe what you want to believe. So you're telling all these people they can have it 15 days to send the car back. I think that's quite dangerous, mate. But I'll tell you what, all the people, no, I don't, what do I want to Google it for? I've not bought anything. I'm saying you're telling people your definition of the law. I'm saying to you, 15 days, this is my understanding of the law. I don't think it is because I'm a car dealer and I sell them. I know what the law is. But do you know what? I don't know. It's easier for me to say I don't know to you. You've got me to chat to you. So the live has become about Rab, and this is what the live becomes about. This is a problem when I do lives. I think maybe I should just mute people, but I don't want to mute people. I think, you're telling me MG's a shit and all this. Like, really? I mean, you're telling me all these things. I'm like, mate, I'm not really interested. You're better blocking me, aren't you? Because I don't know the law. You probably think I've been rude to you. I'm horrible. Just block me, mate. It's easier, isn't it? That way, then your evening will continue watching another live that you're going to get something out of. How are you getting anything out of this? I'm contradicting you. I'm telling you it's not a law, a year. You're telling it's a year. So, I think you start spouting things around. I think you've got to be careful what you're spouting about. It's not a year. You can't have distance selling. So you're saying you can drive a car for a whole year and send it back, just because you don't want it? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying distance selling, you need zero reason to send the vehicle back? You can just say, I have no reason, but I'm sending it back. And you can do that. You're saying you can have the car for 1 year and send it back. Different if it's on finance and you're saying you're going to get the finance company involved because it's gone wrong. It's a year. Read what I wrote. You're advising people it's a year. Fair enough. It's a year. I'll tell you what, folks. You believe who you want to believe. This is the thing. I'd say do your homework. Don't worry about listening to me. Don't worry about listening to Rab. You do your own homework. Do your own due diligence. Once you do your due diligence, you will be happy. You said don't believe in debt earlier. No, because right. If you want a car, you need a car to get to work. Well, you've either got to get the bus, or what you're going to do is have a car. Finance is not a problem. Any debt's okay as long as it's manageable. What's the debt for? Well, I've got a credit card and I've got to buy a load of fashion. I'm going, well, that probably seems a bit of a silly thing to do with debt. But then if that's what you want to do with the debt, that's great because that's what you want to do. A car, HP on a car, well, you're buying a car. You're buying an asset. You're buying something you can use. You can use that car once the finance is paid, can't you? You haven't got to give it back. If it's on PCP or lease, then obviously you can't. You can't keep it, I suppose, but you get a new car, don't you? But I'd rather have finance. That's mine. That's my preference is finance because there's an end goal. It's like, do I want to rent a house or do I want a mortgage? Me, I'd rather have a mortgage because there's an end goal, and the end goal is I own the house. But you may not want that. You may say, oh no, I'd rather rent it because I regularly move from Scotland, then I'll go and work in Milan for a little bit, and then I'll go and work in Bondi Beach for a couple of months, and then or 6 months, then I'll go and work in Finland, and I'll go to Switzerland when the skiing season's on. But I don't do that. I just want a house to live in, and I live near my work. But everybody's different, isn't it? You're allowed to. I say there's nothing wrong with debt, is there? I'll screenshot it and send it to dodgydealer.com. Yeah, whatever, mate. Whatever. Mate, look, you believe what you want to believe, innit? You believe what you want to believe. So you're, as I say, this is look, this is the live is now Rab's, right, folks. This is what Rab is telling you. You can have a car for 1 year. You can drive it about as much as you want. You pay cash for it. You can take it back after 1 year. Just go and get any car. Doesn't matter, because if the gentleman's correct, you can drive it. You need zero reason. You can just say, do you know, I fancy another car. Get the next one, drive it for another year. Every year, you'll get all your money back. You won't lose anything, because distance selling, you don't lose anything. You get all your money back, all of it. And anything you've paid out, your insurance, your tax, everything, you get all that money back. Any out-of-pocket expenses, you get that all back. So what this gentleman is telling you, you can drive a car for a year and actually be in profit. So your insurance, you'll get all that money back. Even though your insurance has run out, you will get your insurance money back. You will get your tax money back. Anything you've done to the car, you will get that money back. And you get all the money back for the car. There's no depreciation. There's zero depreciation. It's better than having finance. Have a bank loan, buy the car, and then drive it for a whole year. Are you saying there's any mileage stipulation? So you're saying you can do 100,000 miles in a year? You might as well be an Uber driver. Imagine being an Uber driver. You're trying to sell a car to trolls. No, I'm not trying to sell a car to anyone. No, this is in TikTok. What Rab is saying is basically you can have a car. Distance selling is this, where you buy a car. If you don't go and see the vehicle, you can return the vehicle. And Rab is saying it's on Google, it's 1 year. You can have the car for 1 year. But it's even better than that, because you drive the car for 1 year, you will get all of your insurance money back. Because if you return it under every out-of-pocket expense, even the money to deliver the car, so you could charge the dealer for driving it back to him and your train ticket home. So you can have the car for 1 year, have it for, I'd say, don't have it 52 weeks, have it 51 weeks and 5 days, if that's the case, because you'll get all your money back. You won't get a bit of your money back. You will, if anything, you'll be in profit, because you'll get your insurance money, you'll get your tax, any out-of-pocket expenses, probably even the fuel to drive it back there, and you get all the money back for the car. And I'm not sure what he's saying about condition, though. Well, I'm saying it's 2 weeks. That's my, distance. We don't do distance selling, because the trouble with distance selling is I can't trust people. You can't trust, people. I don't know. I want that car. I'm going to come. They don't even show up. That mate borrows 50 quid off you and he's going to give you the money back. He don't. So, do you think you can trust people? I don't think you can. I think especially people you don't know. How do you know? Is that unfair? Yes. You should trust me. You don't know if I'm trustworthy, but you don't know me. So how do you know? How do you know if you can trust me? And distance selling. The idea of distance selling is if you do not see it, if you do not see the vehicle, and you buy it distance selling, you basically can return the vehicle. You can return the vehicle for. You don't need any reason. Just take it back. You get all your money back. No, not lease hire. Just if you buy it. If you go and buy a car. Say you buy a car remotely, you see a car, wherever it is, gets delivered to you, you can send the car back. You don't need any reason to send it back. Brad is saying it's a year. It's actually 1 year to do it, which unless the law has changed now, you can drive a car for 1 whole year, which, I say, we used to, I'll put it this way, look, I can only say what we found out what the rules were. And you can't ramp up the delivery and all this sort of stuff. You can't, none of that. It's just like basically you just got they have it for a week. If they don't like it, return it. You get another owner in the logbook. You sort of give them all their money back, the tax, everything, the insurance, everything. You got to give them all their money back. Be very good, right? Well, it's not every company. You wouldn't touch an electric car. Well, you don't have to, do you? But you don't have to touch an electric car. You are allowed to buy a petrol or diesel, aren't you? Worse for the environment than diesel. Yeah, but you just said don't. But then why don't you just get a diesel? This is the whole point. You don't have to get an electric car, do you? You do know you are allowed to get a diesel car, isn't it? You do understand that. It's not like there's no law being passed you're not allowed. Don't have what? But then you've got the car you want, haven't you? I'm not telling you to get an electric car. Why would I? What benefit is it for me telling you to get an electric car? I drive an electric car, but should you get one? Well, only get one if you want one, surely. Surely don't everybody just get the things they want? Walk in a fish and chip shop. If you want sausage and chips, you ain't going to go and want fish and chips, are you? Surely. If you want a red car, you're not going to go and buy a black one, are you? Surely. I don't know. Maybe you do. I don't know. What? They don't make diesels. Yeah, they do. Electric car or a toy car? Okay. They're a toy car then. This is the point. I don't. It's really mad. It's just a fuel. People get quite triggered over a fuel, isn't it? I suppose if I'm sitting here saying you should get an electric car, then no, that's wrong, isn't it? I'm not saying that. I'm saying I drive an electric car. You don't have to. If the government does not stop companies investing in diesels, apparently diesels are coming to an end soon. Well, we've got to stop burning stuff, haven't we, really? We need to stop burning stuff to create electricity, because you can heat a house with electricity, you can charge your phone with electricity, you can drive a car with electricity, you can heat your hot water with electricity, you can cook with electricity. So you don't actually need gas, do you? And you don't need to start burning wood to be able to cook stuff. And you don't need to burn fuel to make a vehicle go along the road. But we just need to stop burning stuff, don't we? That's the thing. We burn coal to make what in this country? Really? When was the last? You do realise there's no coal mines now, don't it? Oh no, there's no coal-fired power stations here now. You do realise that, don't you? We dig lithium out of the ground far worse than. So what do you do on the new ones then? Oh, look, lithium or coal? Oh, well, you don't dig lithium out of the ground. Lithium's basically salt. Lithium is one of the most readily available substances, isn't it? And what you're better off doing is look, do your homework. Do you realise Drax power plant uses coal? Does it? I thought it used wood pellets. Actually, I thought Drax. I'm not an expert. Look, you're better off to disagree with me and go and do your research, aren't you? If it worries you, if you're making a statement in my lives, I think it's worrying you, it's concerning you. So do your due diligence, and then you put your mind at ease, don't you? Surely. It's no good just telling me, well, Drax does this, does that. My understanding, we haven't got any coal-fired power stations. I think it was last September it stopped or something, or August or something. But you're now telling me, no, there isn't. And I'm going, oh, well, it's changed then. That's my understanding. I'm not trying to say that you're wrong. I'm saying that's my understanding. If my understanding, I can only go by my understanding, isn't it? And I'm not trying to convince you that I'm right. I'm saying to you, I'm probably wrong. But I only know the things I know. You know the things you know. 10 years' time we have an abundance of batteries. You recycle the batteries, isn't it? Then you've got the right ump. What about batteries? No, you can recycle about 95 to 98%. Great record. Eh? Great record working in a coal mine. What was it? We're all going to try and. Why, we've all doomed. Well, none of them are going to live forever, are they? None of us are going to. None of us are going to be here in, I don't know, 40, 50, 60 years' time, are we? So you can't worry about it too much. But we're custodians of the place, isn't it? We've got to stop putting plastic in the ocean, and I don't know. We just got to look after the place, haven't we? Really, we're not. We're not doing a very good job of looking after it, are we? The whole, I don't know, sort of, the whole, just everyone's surely got to agree. You don't think we've been looking after the planet very well, do you? Or do you think we have? Do you think we have? I'm doing all right, mate. Let's put it into landfill. Why would you want to do that? It should be generated. It should be not generated. You should be recycling it, shouldn't we? Really? You should be recycling stuff, shouldn't we? We should be, all the paper, the plastic should be recycled, shouldn't it? Glass should be recycled. We should reuse stuff. We're just too wasteful. We chuck it away, don't we? Things renewables is good because it's like, a wind turbine goes round and it makes electricity, and tomorrow it goes round, isn't it? Where if we use petrol to generate that electricity, the petrol's gone, isn't it? We've got a bit of electricity, but it's gone. We need far more renewables, don't we? But there's no investment in it, is there? That's the trouble, isn't it? I see your concern for the environment, but then given that it's not the truthful facts, it's created to make money off people. But then that's what you need to believe, isn't it? So you don't think that putting plastic in the oceans is a bad thing then, around all the fish and all this sort of stuff. I went to, where was it, Norway, and we see, up the fjords, and we went to the Bristol Glacier. It's about 200 metres, 300 metres of it gone. It's like where it's warm, isn't it? And would you think there's more extreme weather now? Or do you think we have, no, the weather's much better now, all over. Look at the fires and floods, and it's just, we have lots of extreme weather events now, don't we? But what's this? The fact that we don't see many vehicles on the road says everything, considering the government is throwing everything at them. Well, not really. It just means that people haven't bought them, isn't it? But the thing is, like, I don't know. It's just, does it matter? Why is it worrying you? This is what I don't understand. You can still drive your petrol car for the next 100 years. They're not banning petrol cars. And how many new cars do you buy? If you're worried about new ones, right? How many new cars do you buy, or how many new cars do you plan on buying in 2030? If you're saying none, well, it doesn't matter then. It's second-hand cars. Second-hand cars are still going to be around. Second-hand petrol and diesel cars are still going to be around. So why are you worried? This is what I don't understand. You're like worrying about something that's not going to affect you. If you regularly buy new cars and then you can't buy that, what are you going to do when a model comes to the end? You've always liked, I don't know, a certain Porsche, and then you can't buy that Porsche. What, are you going to start sulking at Porsches? They don't make it no more. Or look at the Capri, the electric Capri come out. Everyone's going up in arms. I'm like, are you going to buy one then? No. Right, and? I don't get it. It's something, you're sort of like annoyed about something that's not even affecting you. You should be annoyed at your blood pressure, your cholesterol, your spleen, your liver, your kidneys, your mindset. Surely, innit? I don't know, surely they're more important than worrying if the Capri's not a proper Capri, innit? Or the Mustang's not a proper Mustang. It's like, are you going to buy a Mustang? No. Would you buy, I don't know, would you buy a Mustang? I don't know, 5 litre. And you can buy them now. So if you really want that, are you buying one? No. Well, I don't know it's like I'm moaning about something that's not even affecting me. It's not me moaning about something in Wolverhampton. It's like, I don't live in Wolverhampton. So why would I care about that? Is that a selfish attitude? Probably. But it's not going to affect me. I could spend all my time on social media complaining, joining the groups and slagging off all because of this. But what's that going to do for me? How am I going to get more customers? He has fallen for government market. Well, me? No, I just bought one because I wanted one. I didn't buy it because of government market, and I bought it 12 years ago because I wanted one. That was why I bought one. Am I a fool? Yeah. Am I stupid? Yes. Because that's what you think of me. That's correct. You shouldn't be thinking anything other than what you think of me. Why am I trying to change your mind? I'm not trying to change your mind. I've never said to anyone, must get an electric car. You lot are all angry about things that are not even going to affect you. You don't even have to drive one. This is what I don't understand. You feel like you're all sort of quite angry, and I'm going, you're angry that the government's doing that. It's like, but have you had to buy one? No. Well, why are you angry about it then? Yeah, but they're going to stop. It's like, okay, I'll ask you again. Are you intending on buying a new car? If you say yes, I agree, then it's affected you. If you say, well, no, I'm never going to buy a new car because the depreciation's so much. It's like, well, you're angry about something that's not going to affect you because you weren't going to do anyway. I'm like, really? I don't understand it. It just seems odd that you're triggered. Talk about triggered. People are so triggered over it. I'm like, wow, it's just like, guys, what are you triggered over? I don't understand it. And if you like the manufacturers, do you like the price they charge you for parts? 2 Series BMW just paid 950 quid for an headlight. Now, I don't really like BMW. I think that's a bit too much. And then I'm worried that they're going to they can't sell cars, and they're gonna, they've got to switch to electric. What? And I'm worried about them that charging me 950 quid for a headlight. I'm worried about a huge, I don't know, conglomerate. They're huge. These car companies are so big. I mean, the price they charge you for parts, you think they like you. They love that you lot are divisive. It's all what it's doing is making it really divisive, and they must be thinking, look at these mugs. They're arguing amongst themselves. They're arguing literally about the fuel that goes into a car. I can't believe it. They've succeeded. We are the losers. We are all the losers. We're the losers. We're the losers. I don't know. It's just I find it strange. It's the internet, isn't it? The internet is full of lots of opinions. If you've got an opinion like the Rab, this person was on there saying that it's a year, I don't think it is. But he's going to send me. He's going to Google it. He's going to send it to me. It's like, and imagine he's like, I don't know. I just said I don't do distance selling because don't send it back because you get 2 weeks. And he's no, it's not 2 weeks. It's a year. And I can't see that. I cannot see that you can drive a car for a whole year, get all your money back, all your tax money back, all your out-of-pocket expenses, all your fuel, everything. I cannot see it. I can't believe. How would you ever sell a car? Surely no one's going to do that. So when you're going to buy a brand new Porsche or whatever, just drive it for a whole year and get it back, get your money back. I can't see it. Do you think that's right? I don't think it is. But yeah, it's on Google, so it must be true. Must be true. I'd say speak to a finance company. Speak to a finance company. Speak to Citizens Advice. Speak to a solicitor. If it's legal matters, speak to a solicitor. Your solicitor. But this is the point. You wouldn't want to go and pay a solicitor 300 quid to give you the law of something that don't affect you. But you're getting your information from where are you getting your information from? Like me. Don't believe me. Do not believe me. Do your homework. And do you know what? Hopefully I'm wrong. What you need to do, if you prove me wrong, that's great. That shows me you've done your due diligence. How will you ever, if you prove me wrong, right? How will you ever get ripped off? How will you ever get ripped off? It's impossible to get ripped off. If you can prove me wrong, you will never ever get ripped off because you put the energy into proving me wrong. So when someone says, can I borrow some money, this, that, whatever the warrant is, whatever, you will know exactly where you stand. You will know exactly where you stand. If you don't and you get ripped off, I'm going, so you're so sure about one thing, you've done all your research on that, there was nothing that bothered you, but something like that might bother you, might affect you directly, you're not going to. And if that's the case, if you're doing that much due diligence, are you looking after, are you exercising, are you eating a sensible amount of calories, are you've sort of cut down your drinking, you don't smoke no more, never do a bit of gear, you wouldn't drive at a crazy speed, you're doing all this stuff. If you say, no, I'm not doing that, so, well, what, it's selective. You want to argue someone on the internet, you want to put loads of effort into that makes no difference, but things that might actually, and your money, you're going to start saving and looking after your money, or you're not going to do none of that. I don't know, it's a bit selective, isn't it? It's a bit selective. I think you look after yourself, innit? Look up and do your due diligence, innit? And arguing with someone on the internet is pointless. It's just, it's someone you don't know, and you're arguing with my opinion and my thoughts are not valid in your lives. How can my opinions be valid in your life? Sorry, I didn't realise all these comments here. Sorry. Oh my God, there's hundreds of them. Anyway, what's this? I didn't see all the comments. I've got a Tesla. I'm sure he's having a useless BMW. What? Yeah, you look, don't. Someone on the internet like me, it doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter. You must do your own homework, your due diligence to protect yourself. The end. You don't worry about anything else. And again, what I'm saying about batteries, electric cars, and everything I say like distance selling, if it's not going to directly affect you, don't even worry about researching it. Do not ever. Did it ring? What ring? Never ever worry about the things I say. The things that are going to affect you directly, that's the things you need to put effort into, isn't it? Surely. And I'm not, electric cars. I'm saying don't get one, isn't it? It's simple. It is really simple. You don't have to get an electric car. If you fancy one, go and drive one, innit? See what you think about it. If you really don't want one, like a chap earlier said, like MGs are rubbish. I've not had any trouble with MGs, so if they're bad, they're bad. Landline. Well, that's not a landline. It was a thingy. It was I don't know what you call it. An intercom. It was an intercom for the gate, but it's not been used for years. Don't use it. Oh, yes, we all did insurance, but the question is, you done? We yes, we all did. We all did your research, but the question is, did you be done before you buy the Tesla American car in UI? What's UI? I don't know what UI. Well, I bought my Nissan Leaf because I borrowed one for a week from Nissan. I was concerned, would it get to my girlfriend's, and could I do all these things with my car? And I borrowed one, and it done everything I asked of the car. So I thought, well, it does everything. I like the car, I like it, so I bought it. That's why I bought it. I didn't buy it because I thought, oh, hopefully it's going to trigger people. I bought it because I wanted it. The colour was, I liked the colour, I liked the car, so that's why I bought it. And I've still got it 12 years later. Um, it done everything I required of the car. So, I don't know. So I don't know what research I needed to do. I liked the car and I bought it. It done every. When I borrowed it, it would do all the journeys that I require of my cars. So I could have said, well, this does everything I want it to do, but I'm annoyed about it, so I'm not going to get it. And I thought, well, I didn't want to do that because I quite like the car. But that's me. Manage driving a Tesla. Manage. Well, you just drive it. I don't know. You just drive it. You go like that, and it goes right, and I go like that, and it goes left. And the right hand pedal, you push that down, and it accelerates, and use the other one, it brakes. That's about it, really. Got door handles, you open the doors, get in. No real difference to any other car, really. I bet Gary's up for the driverless Ubers. No, mine's old. The new ones are. I wouldn't want full self driving anyway. Well, I mean, my car, I can't have it on my car. Would I want a new car? No. Don't know why I'd want a new car. If my car's going all right and doing everything I want it to do, I don't really need to replace it. If it's broken down or not doing what I want it to do, then I'd have to get rid of it, wouldn't I? Why would I keep it? It's not doing everything I want it to do. As you realise the government can literally take control of your car. Well, they can pretty much take control of my car anyway. I've only got to tell the old Bill that number plate, surely, and then they'd take you off the road, wouldn't they? How's life treating you? All right, really. Got no complaints, no stresses, no complaints. Quite busy at work. Um, don't know. I ain't got nothing really to moan about, really. Um, but when they say they can take over my car, but then they can take over my car. It's like you're saying, do I realise they can take over my car? What do you think? What do you think you can hide away and they can't find you? If you're online, you leave a digital footprint, so wherever I am, the government can find me. They can find my car wherever it is. Surely there's so many ANPR cameras, they've only got to flag up that you're looking for this registration, especially in London. There's so many thingy cameras, they've only got they know where my car is within moments, I would think, innit? They can track what you do in the car. Yeah, but they track what I do in my phone. I leave everything on. My phone's got location services on. My phone, my car's got the data on, so it shares it with Tesla. It's like, what, they know I'm driving down a road, and I'm driving down a road. There will be a point when it matters. Well, yeah, but shall I worry about it till that? Why don't I wait once it starts to matter? Shall I worry about something that isn't happening at the moment then? They're not taking control of my car, but, if they take control of my car, then hang on, say they take control of my car, even if I don't like it, they've taken control of it, haven't they? What shall I do about it? Shout about it? Just accept it, innit? I'll have to accept it, won't I? If there's it's like tax, it's like, I don't like tax, but I accept inevitable things. I'm going to die, tax, my kids at some point won't be very well, my grandchildren won't be very well, hopefully they'll be well all the time. will things happen to, my daughter ring up, something's happened to her car, or my son? It's just, these are things that are inevitable, aren't they? One day they might say, oh, their house has been broken into. These are inevitable things, isn't it? My motorbike could get nicked. These are things that, I can't worry about what might happen, isn't it? If I worried about what might happen, God, you wouldn't go anywhere. You'd never do anything, isn't it? I need privacy. Well, but you're on your phone. Why are you on a mobile phone? You don't want a mobile phone because you're giving your IP address pretty much gives where you are. Didn't you fight for our freedom? What freedom do you want though? I live in the UK. I mean, I don't know where you lot live. I live here, and I think I've got quite a lot of freedoms. I can go out in my, I could go out in my car now. I can drive to my girlfriend's tomorrow night. I can go and have McDonald's. I can go and pay some money in the bank. I can draw some money out of the bank. I can go and book a holiday. What freedoms have I not got then? This is what I don't understand. What freedoms do you desire that you haven't got at the moment? This is what I think. I don't know. What freedoms do you want that you haven't got? This is what I don't understand. What freedoms do you think you're missing now then? What freedoms do you want that you think you haven't got? What do you think you're missing? This is what I'm saying. We're a captured nation under control. But what do you want to do that if you wasn't under control then? What do you want to do then? This is I'm asking you a simple question. You can't even be civil. In the end, I'm just going to hide all the comments. It's up to you lot. I'm being civil. I'm saying you're telling me that my car, they're going to take this over. This is happening. I'm saying, okay, what freedoms have you lost that you want then? What freedoms do you want? The freedom to decide our own future as a country. Well, you're in a democracy, aren't you? You are allowed to vote in the next government, aren't you? Surely. No, but you can't worry what might happen. You've got to worry about now, isn't it? You've got to worry what freedoms have you got not got now? You said the country's under capture. So what have you not got? This is what I don't understand. You can't even look. Hang on, some of you in the live, right? They can't even not be rude. It's just weird, isn't it? It's just like you don't need to be rude at all, is there? There's no need to actually be rude. Look at that double-sided vegan bog roll, mate. You obviously. I'll tell you what. Look. Hang on. I'll stop it now. Anyone starts being rude, I'll block you. It's up to you. It's quite a simple thing. You be polite, or you go. It's that simple, isn't it? See you later, Luke. You're going to be blocked. Right, let's block him. Hide you on this channel. Anyone else want to? Who else wants blocking? So I'm not going to stand rude, people. Director Dosser, he's going to go. I'll get rid of him. Hide you on this channel. Who else? I'm being rude because you remind me of a lefty and I hate lefties. See you later then. Drive a Tesla. We talk things, we're not rude, we talk things that matters. I've asked you all, I've said, what freedoms have you not got that you feel you've lost? And no one's come up with anything. You're just telling me they're going to take control of my car, they're doing this, but that's not answering the question. And the question isn't rude or difficult. We're having a debate. Well, you're not having a debate. You're telling me, but I've asked you, you can't even pronounce. What freedoms do you believe you've lost at the moment that you want? That's not a difficult question. If you can't understand the question, I've got to go to bed, haven't I? Yes, so it's crap. You're just dribbling to yourself. Why are you actually watching the live, though? This is what I don't understand. I don't understand why you're watching it. Do I live under a rock? No. Look, if you're trying to talk to me, right, okay. You said I live under a rock. What do Tesla like? Are they comfy? Yes, all right. Educate you? Okay, you're going to educate me, okay. Do I like Marmite? Yeah. Lions Fix-It Shop. You have a face for radio? Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm waiting to be educated. All right, Stacey. Can I do the robot? I don't even know what it is. What's the robot? Pardon me. Oh, when I said the government will take your control of your car, I mean literally drive it remotely. Right, okay. So they can take control of my car? Okay. It's an illusion of freedom. How many flavours? Eh? It's an illusion of freedom. How many flavours of crisps are there? I don't know. I've not researched it. Why do you block me for saying... No wonder people spend their time watching... I do wonder why people spend their time watching then. Well, they're not really taking the piss. They're just showing that they're immature, isn't it? That's the thing. They're just... It's like that, isn't it? It's anonymous. I don't know. It's the modern way. The modern way is I don't know. It's like opinions, isn't it? People are telling me they're going to take my car, and I don't know what's happening. You're not very open to it, trains of thought. But then I'm not open to it. But hang on a minute. You don't. Hang on, look. You don't have to watch the live. This is the whole point. I don't understand why you're watching it. It's obviously like, my thoughts and my words are not something that you agree with, and I don't see. I need educating. I'm going, guys, don't worry about me. You should be. Why don't you worry about yourself? You should, if anything, you should be coming and saying, Gary, look, this is where I work. Can you get us some customers? Maybe you don't want any customers. Maybe you all got tons of money. I don't know. I don't even understand why you're doing it. But you don't. This is the whole point. You don't have to understand it. Why do you feel you need to understand what I'm doing? I don't get it. I'm someone you don't even know, right? And you're sort of almost like triggered by my opinions. I'm like, why? Why would you do that? I'm like, I really have to scratch my head. I'm going, for me to start worrying what other people think about me is madness, isn't it? I'm not going to change their opinion of me, am I? And they're going to think, they're going to think very little of me. They think I'm rude, I'm horrible, whatever. That's their opinion, isn't it? Everybody's allowed their own opinion. You're allowed an opinion of me, like, I don't know what I'm talking about, and you're mad because they're going to take over your car. You're allowed to think that. That's great. That's what you think. Anyway, I don't want to listen to you, but you're not listening to me. You're watching me. You're still here. I don't understand. Look, the beautiful thing online is if you block me, it will benefit your life. If you watch, you're not getting any benefit. You must do things that benefit you, surely. Why would you want to do things that are not benefit you? Someone thinks I'm ignorant. I don't know about the modern ways, and this is what's going to happen. It's like, but you're better off blocking me, aren't you? Surely. You can't see, yeah, but you keep watching. This is what I don't understand. Unless the modern way is, look, I'm lonely, I need someone online who's doing a live to talk to me because it makes me feel important. I'm going, if someone tells me that, I'll go, well, I can sort of understand that, but I don't know, my way is like, if I don't like something, I'd rather block them. All these so-called, I don't know what you call it, auditors and people like that. I mean, I'm like, why do I want to watch their YouTube channel? I'm only getting, like Cycling Mikey, the amount of trolls he gets, I'm like, why don't people just block him? I don't understand why he's taking a video you actually on your phone, right? Or someone on their phone, which is, we all know, it's not like it's I didn't realise. We all know that's illegal. He videos it and then people get the and they start, you're making his channel massive. Even if you disagree with him, you're better off not following him. Don't follow him and don't comment. If you comment on his stuff, it's like, wow, you're only making the very thing you're annoyed about more powerful, which I don't get. I mean, I should appreciate the people commenting, because the thing is, when you comment, you actually draw people to the live. What's there, 19 people watching? Yeah, but you say he's a bit of a hypocrite. But if you go on these things and you get annoyed, wouldn't you be better off to block him? Because you can't see it. What you don't see, you don't hurt you, innit? You know, and to get involved with an argument against like Cycling Mikey, why? I don't understand it. I'm better off blocking him because that way then I don't have to get stuff. Where I haven't blocked him anyway because I think, well, it's quite funny following them and just watch the comments, isn't it? No, this is on YouTube, Stace. It's quite. I follow these people mainly to watch the comments that people do. If you what? If you create a channel on YouTube and talk openly, you have to talk to them. So you have to be prepared for opinions. It seems you don't like them and go weird and defensive. No, not at all. No, I've said to you, look, your opinion. But why would you want to watch something that's triggering you? This is what I don't understand. I can't get it. You know, to me, like DJ audits. You know, I started and I thought, just block him, Gary. You know, because what you're doing, you're watching. I'm watching DJ audits, and I'm sort of getting annoyed that he's flying over factories and having to confront. A lot of these ones that go to the police, I'm going, yeah, all right. You know, it's against my human rights that I can fly my drone here and around the police station, and I think. But the trouble is, all the people that comment there, the old Bill are wrong. I'm going, they're the first people to ring the police when they get their phone nicked. I'm going, but if you don't like the police, why are you ringing the police when your phone gets stolen? I don't understand it. Trolling and stating your opinions are not the same thing. Well, they're not the same thing. Yeah, but the thing is, you lot are watching. There's 24 of you watching now. What am I about? Nothing. I just sit here and chat. I just sit here and chat. A TikTok, I've got, I don't know, a reasonable following now. I don't know, 15,000. Um, to me, it should be. This is what I think. This is what I think. Say one of you has got your driving test and you pass your driving test. It's oh, fucking great. You know, or one of you gets a new job. It's like, this is what community should be about, isn't it? It should be. We should be all helping each other. You know, where you work. You know, have you got tons of customers? Well, why don't we all get together and try and send you customers? Um, you know, should we talk about Trump and that? Do you really want to talk about him? Do you really want to talk about Cycling Mikey? Really? Wouldn't you be rather trying to get other people on here to try and promote your YouTube channel or something? Would you not prefer that? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, they all see me lose my dad. You know, I lost my dad in, I don't know, coming up to 3 years now. You know, and they all see me lose my dad. You know, it's not a sort of a life changing. Well, it was a life changing event for me, but not for those that have watched me. It's just that's normal, isn't it? We're all going to lose your mum and dad. We're all going to go, and other people in my lives have sort of lost people. You know, Ruth, she lost her daughter at 21. Andrew lost his dad. Steve lost his wife. I've been out with Steve. Took him out and went out for, went out for ice cream, went out for a few meals. It's like, that's is that not what a better thing to do with our time online? I don't know. I thought you didn't want to hear him any more depression. Who? Oh, I'm not against you, just for opinion. Yeah, but you're allowed to. This is the whole point. You're allowed to be opinionated, but wouldn't you rather have more? I don't know. If you got trouble with your car, would you not rather me say, well, go to this company or use these parts, or you're stuck doing I don't know. You got to do. You want to use AI, and it's like, what about if I know a bit of AI? I could say, well, why don't you just use this prompt in ChatGPT? Is that I don't know? Maybe you don't want that. Maybe you just want to come on and sort of argue and try and you want to try and trigger. Maybe that's the modern way. Maybe that's the sort of you know. Maybe that's what gives people a buzz now. I don't know. Give him what gives me a buzz is like when Steve lost his wife and we went out for a meal. I mean that gave me a buzz. I think that's a good thing, isn't it? Surely got him out the house, took him out for a meal. How many years before you retire? Well, I can retire now, really. Who's Steve? He's someone on my TikTok in London. He's someone on my TikTok who sadly lost his wife. Um, I'm sure there's people in here who say, oh, like, this is what I struggle as well. I said about my dad dying. And you know what someone in here, what someone actually said? Well, maybe stop the live. They actually said, something, was it? Well, dig your old man up then, or something like that. And I'm thinking, wow. I don't get that. I don't get that part of the internet. And if you do, if you really get that, then well, I'm sorry, I don't. Is it better to be nice to each other? Well, they're not vicious, Stacey. That's just what they want to comment, isn't it? They want to comment this sort of stuff, which is fine, isn't it? You can't, as you say, it's an open forum. That anyone can come in and they can comment what they want. I don't know. I've got different things. I've got different things that I find, make my day good, innit? If I'm feeling fed up or down, it'd be quite nice someone could have a chat with someone, innit? But, you know, I don't know. Everyone's different, isn't it? Everyone's different, isn't it? Well, only for that. Yeah, but it deteriorates, doesn't it? It deteriorates. And, you can say that about my old man, can't you? You can say, like, oh, you're going to dig your old man up or whatever. And you think, wow, I'll blow your mum or something when my mum's dead, give your mum, you get your mum to give me a blow. And I'm like, your mum used to give me a blowjob. You think, wow, wow. It don't really upset me. It just, do you know what? It doesn't upset me. It don't. Actually, do you know what? People are trolling and it's my opinion. We're having a bit of a debate. Don't upset me. It makes me sad. And do you know another thing that makes me sad? If I got my motorbike stolen, I wouldn't be shocked. I'd be annoyed. I wouldn't be shocked. If you come home and your back door was kicked in, and they've been in and snicked stuff out of your house, or your car got smashed, or someone hit your car and didn't leave their phone number, I can't believe you. I can't believe you'd be shocked. You'd be annoyed. I can't believe you'd be shocked. And that I think is sad in society. I really do. And I think the internet unfortunately amplifies lots of negative stuff. Can you imagine like someone who's, I don't know, who's a bit shy or whatever, and they all gang up and troll him? You think, wow, you can't do that. You can, but I don't know what they think they're getting out of it. I don't know. Well, you say you agree, but then it's sadly most people don't. Most people in here don't. They want to just be, I don't know, and I don't get that. I don't get that. Read some comments, yeah, but the comments are pretty depressing, really. If I'm honest, that's why I'm ignoring them because there's no until people, and it's not, am I boring? If you don't agree with me or you think I'm boring or I'm horrible or something, get me out of your life. It's going to benefit you getting me out of your life. If you had cancer, it's better if you get rid of it. If this is like a bad thing, get rid of it. You just get rid of it. You come off this live, you block me. That way you can't see me anymore. You haven't got to be worried and all sort of stuff. But your life will improve. Your social media will improve to what you want it to. I like it. My social media, like TikTok, it's really good. I've got a really good community going there. I don't really get many trolls, and we don't stand for it. The moderators just block people. And should you give people a chance? Maybe you should. There's no need to be rude to anyone, is there? I don't want to be rude to anyone. Everyone deserves respect. I deserve respect, so should you deserve respect. I should respect you and you should respect me. We shouldn't be horrible to each other. Banter and something like that comes along when you know me. If I know you, you know me, we can have banter. If we don't know, you can't banter until you know me. Because you don't know what I find offensive. Is that wrong? Yes. Answer things. How do I know something's good without knowing the bad? The internet helps both ways. Think positive, Gary. Oh no, I always think positive. I do think positive, but obviously I have to sort of, I can only say, look, you lot are typing, you lot are remote, you lot are typing. Now, how would you feel if you were me and you see some of the comments? Look, you get one chance to make a first impression, right? Well, look, that's a classic, yeah. Look at that one there. Look, cocaine, yes or no? Really? Well, you would seriously come in and say that. Now, I don't get that. I can't understand that. That to me, that's a really bad first impression. That person comes across immature. But that's me. That's me. That's normal YouTube. Yeah, but you look, you're better off, right? Any of you, if you see something that's horrible, just block them. When you say it's normal, what? But you say that's normal. No, it's not normal. What it is, I'm only just started on here. I'm only just started here. Once I get perfected, I'm going to get some moderators, and then we get rid of them. We do this. The riffraff, we go away, innit? We should get rid of them. Do you think it's better if we all talk about holidays and I don't know, and it's just I don't know, not nice stuff. We want to know, I'd like to know, like, if one of your mum or dad's not very well, and it's like, oh, how's your dad? Is he, is he all right? Yeah, he's all right now. He's come out of hospital. That's a brilliant thing, isn't it? Oh, no, I mean, I've lost on my pet or something like that. Oh, shit, if everyone will talk to me, I'll talk to you on the phone. But, yeah, you're right, it is social media, but I, it feels to me, I tell you what, YouTube feels to me, doesn't feel a very nice place. Don't mean to say I'm going to go. I need to go, and I'll weather the storm, and I can handle trolls. I can handle them. But they get nasty in there. That's what they do. What's that? Louboutins. Oh, is that you, Stacey? I think it's a reach to expect. It's a reach to expect to be talking to real people on YouTube. No, I disagree. I disagree. You'd say that with TikTok. TikTok's a bit sort of all over the place, or worldwide, and I've got a good community going on there now. It's just I don't know. Look, everybody conducts themselves how they want. Anyone typing can type any comment. You can put any combination of letters together, make any words. You can put them into a sentence. You can call me a see you next Tuesday. You are allowed to do that. I'm not naive to realise people can't do that. I would say anyone who thinks that that's to come in and say, I don't know, cannabis or this or whatever. Anyone who if you seriously think that's a sensible thing, or that's the way you conduct yourself, well, that's what you will think, isn't it? Would I think, is it better for me to come across like, I'm not like that. I think it is, but you may not. You may say, no, you should come across like this, and I don't want to. I want to come across as myself. I'm myself, and I'll try to be as nice as I can to people, really. The whole electric car thing, I mean, people saying, look, they're going to turn it. It's like, but don't worry about it. You're worrying about something. You're commenting these things. I'm going, yeah, but don't worry about it. You should be commenting about where you're going on holiday or something, innit? Surely. Or, Gary, I'm going to Lanzarote. I'm in a good place. I don't know. Let me ask the others. He's going to this place in Lanzarote. Are there any good restaurants? Yeah, this restaurant here or whatever. But well, where was my last holiday? I went on a cruise to the Canaries. Who's that? Message retracted. Change the topic. Tell us an interesting story from my life. I haven't got any interesting stories, mate. You just look, I just sit here and chat. Well, it does get hijacked a bit sometimes. And TikTok used to be exactly like this. TikTok was worse, actually, right? But I've got it sorted now. TikTok is sorted now. TikTok is sorted out because maybe you should maybe on here. What? Cruises are horrible. Well, but then don't go on one. Cruise the most unethical holiday ever, is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, what's that? Who's that? Mr. Gary Bussey. Yeah, but no, look, they don't have to leave. If anything, they're actually promoting the very thing they're not liking. They're not actually liking the very thing they're not liking. They're actually helping it. It's got 21 people. I don't know. Well, then it has a massive carbon footprint. It's like, right, and I can't clean the footprint up, but that's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. Gary empty a few room when he's at a party. What's a few room? I don't know what a few room is. Is that like a through room? Don't know. What's a few room? Anyone know what that is? Jason, look, don't worry about it, mate. Right, but when you type a comment or you meet someone in real life, when you do anything for the first time, that's your first impression. If you strive to make a good impression with whoever, right? Because I don't know, I just think you should make a good impression. But you can't have a second chance on making a first impression. You can't. And you're just impossible. How can you make? Don't tell me your name, Pike. We won't live long enough to see the true effects of the carbon footprint. Well, I don't know. You probably won't. I won't. Well, I definitely won't. But you know, you can hate me then because I'm going on 2 this year. So like, imagine that. Imagine my carbon footprint. Gosh. And you know, I'm not sort of greener. I mean, I've got solar panels. I've got a battery. I drive an electric car. Do I think solar panels are great? I love them. I think they're fantastic. You know, everybody seems to moan how much they're paying for electricity, but they don't want. Everyone seems to value, you know, fashion, but they do, and like flash cars and that, but they wouldn't. They don't value solar panels. I'm going, but you have to buy electricity all year. You know, my solar panels, I'm sort of off grid. I don't know, 11 months of the year. You may think that's a bad thing. That's something not worth it, isn't it? But I like them. You know, I'm sure someone on here will tell me how bad they are for the environment or whatever. It's like, I'm not doing it for the environment. I'm doing it to get cheap electricity. But that's me. In live, I just started liking the troll and started liking people because you're massively privileged. I know I am. Of course I am. My mum and dad taught me well. So yes, I am massively privileged. Yeah, I'm massively privileged because I'm actually in good shape. So yes, I'm privileged that you know I'm not in bad shape. You know, I'm not under any medication. So yes, I'm incredibly privileged. Yeah, my mum and dad were together all the time. They let me live indoors. I was allowed to use hot water. So yes, I am incredibly privileged. Park run the other week, there was someone who was faster than me, so he was more privileged than me because he beat me. But there was people behind me, you know, and there's people far richer than me. There's people far poorer than me. There's people who have lost their parents at a younger age. I lost my parents at they lived quite a long life. So yes, I was privileged. My mum and dad lived a long time. So yeah, of course I'm privileged. There's always going to be someone better off, and there's always someone worse off, isn't there? You know, go to a hospital. You know, there'll always be people in there really unwell, but there'll be people who are well and coming out. So don't hate on someone who's in, you know, you think is more privileged than you. I don't understand it. I don't know why you would hate that. You should strive to try and be. If you hate something, does that mean you want to be that? I don't know. What are you doing to address where you're underprivileged then to get so you're privileged or you're not? I don't know. That's not what privilege means. You dance. Oh, okay. It's not what it means then. Well, I think I'm privileged. If my mum and dad are a long time, I think it's a privilege. My mum and dad lived a long time. I think I was quite privileged. So if my mum and dad when I was died when I was 20, surely it's better they died when I'm 50. Surely, that's a privilege, isn't it? You know, if I don't know, I got a really good job, I'm privileged because I'll get good money and then I can go on nice holidays. I don't know. Maybe that's not privilege. I don't know. Most young people are just trying to find a reason to be morally superior. Well, it's not even morally superior. That's just their opinion, isn't it? You are what your mum and dad. Your mum and dad. Look, you don't know. None of us knew anything. You didn't. When you was born, you knew nothing. You've learned everything. You've learned everything. Or you've learned how to spell. You've learned how to. When you're young, when you're a kid, you're young. You don't know hate and that sort of stuff. As you get older, you learn it, don't you? Your parents will give you your sort of your opinions and values in a way, won't it? And then when you get old enough, you get your own opinions and values. But generally, you learn everything, innit? You don't know anything. When none of us know anything, we learn everything. Everything is learned. Well, you knew how to breathe. Yes, you did know that. I agree, but that's not. You know, you could breathe and make words, but you probably, I mean, the words you say and the way you conduct yourself and your manners and your courtesy and that sort of stuff, you learn that. You learn that sort of stuff, don't you? Oh, the battery's nearly flat. I'm gonna be going in a minute. TikTok. You're a rich guy. Maybe you lost or bitter experience. Hey, you're a rich guy. Maybe you lost a bitter experience. No one can learn everything unless you've got the environment. Oh, almost everything. Well, yeah, everything is learned, isn't it? It's their opinion. They try to explain you thinking, Well, yeah, but they're allowed to, aren't they? They're allowed to. You know, you're allowed to. You know, you should do, really, isn't it? Yeah. Well, like capitalising your letters. Well, everything, isn't it? You know, what did you know then when you was a child? I don't think you knew anything, did you? See you later, TikTok. Sleep well.
It's like networking.
Oh.
You have got to push yourself. Get out there, meet new people, sit in a different town.
I will,
different
Alison.
people, network chat. Never know who you might meet.
Never know who you might meet.
You have got to push yourself. Get out there, meet new people.
Get out and meet new people. I will do. Hang on. Pardon me. Oh, I'm cooking. I'm looking to see. %. It's going to be dead in a minute. I've got a bit of that on charge. Got 1%. 1% battery. 1% battery. Warning. Warning. I think the government are taking my phone over. The government are taking my phone over. What am I going to do? They're taking my battery over. Now, shall I go and get a coffee and we'll have a late night session? Bit of debating. 1%. That went down a bit quick. I think the government took in charge of my phone. Hey, what are we talking about now? Sorry. Different environments. Yeah, but I do. Look, I do believe my mum and dad taught me much. Much. You may not. Maybe your parents didn't. You know, you could say no. My parents didn't teach me anything. But who was you around when you was born? Then you know, I say you was born, and you was like incredibly little. I don't know. You was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks up to say 2, 3, 4, 5 or whatever. Who was you with? Surely they must have influenced you and taught you stuff. They must have taught you, read you books and taught you stuff. Surely, or are you saying they didn't? I can't believe it. Which most that's your parents, isn't it? Surely. But, you know, so not everybody. Oh, not everybody had. You know, I mean, I was fortunate. My parents were together, and you know, I love my parents, but I haven't got them now, have I? You know. Have a double coffee. Nah, I'm going to bed in a minute. Many parents are irresponsible. Yeah. What do I think of Ricky Gervais? Yeah, he's all right. He's a comedian, and he's obviously, you know, quite liked, isn't he? He talks a lot of sense, I suppose, as well. Yeah, he looks at many parents are irresponsible. Yeah, but you can do. Well, mine are not around, unfortunately. Mine are sadly both passed. Loss is horrible, isn't it? You know, it doesn't matter how much we argue and troll or whatever, does it? You know, it's yeah. I mean, yeah, look, as an old man, I've lost my parents. If you're young and you've still got your parents around and you're on here saying it's a debate, Gary, and I'm thinking, when was the last time you went out with your parents? Or like your mates, when was the last time you went out with your mates? You know, everybody seems to WhatsApp and Teams meetings and that. I'm like, go out with your mates. I mean, I've got loads of mates that I've lost. You know, they've just died from cancer or even gear. You know, I've lost mates to gear, and you just think, wow, and you can't see them no more. Honestly, mate, it's a circle of life. It's a circle of life. You know, if you're lucky enough that you've got your mum and dad still about, tell you what, make the most of them. Make the most of them. You know, whether you hate me, love me, troll me, or whatever, That's yeah. I'd say fall in love with boring stuff, isn't it? You know, fall in love with having a bit of savings because you can go on holiday, innit? So a bit of savings, you can fix your car. Fall in love with not having all this poxy shit you keep buying. You know, stop buying all the shit. Have some savings and go out and do stuff, innit? Go and do experiences. Stop having Netflix and do stuff. You know, and do stuff with your mates. Innit? Go on holiday with your mates. You know, just ring your mates up and say, "Oh, come, let's go to Tenerife. And let's go to Tenerife in 4 weeks' time or whatever." Just say to your boss, "I'm not coming in." Have plenty of savings. Say, "Stick your job up your arse. I'm going away for 4 weeks or a month, isn't it?" But people don't want to do that. They want to come online and slag people off. And I don't know. It's just, I don't understand the modern world. I think the modern world's crazy. But that's me. He's answering chats. No, I'm not. Who? Who cares? Who cares? Lions. What's that? Who's lions? Oh. Lions is no bully. I think, yeah, I've got brothers and sisters. I think, I think, look, here, look, there, this is fess up time. This is confession time. If you're young, right? If you're young, I don't know, say you're like a teenager or something. I'm going, I can't understand why you don't want to watch me. I don't get it. I am flabbergasted that someone who say isn't like, you know, if you're under 20 and you're watching this, I'm going, why? What are you getting out of it? What are you honestly getting out of it? I don't understand it. You know, to me, you should be. Well, this is my thoughts. It's like when you're older, you wish you'd done a lot of stuff. Who's talking about someone else? But you're called depression talk, and then you're saying between ramblings, mate. I don't understand why you're even on here. It's quite clear. Look, if you don't make nice comments, you don't like me. That must be a fact. It's nothing to do with debate. And this isn't my channel. Isn't like let's have a debate. What we're going to debate? What? I vote Tory, you vote Labour, and I must disrespect you. Really? Surely, how have I got? I am like a bit of dog shit on the pavement. Surely, how can I be any value if I do not respect you as a Labour voter? How? How? What, are you not allowed to be a Labour voter? I don't understand it. No, I don't like football. I just think if you're young, right? I'd just know what you're getting out of it. What are you actually getting out of watching this? But you're allowed to vote reform. But I shouldn't look. If you vote reform, nothing wrong with that. But don't try and ram it down my throat. I'm not going to try and ram why you should vote Conservative. I'm not going to ram down your throat why you should. I mean, I think look, if we all said, look, someone's smoking, right? Let's try and get that person not to smoke. Okay, now that's a good thing, I think. If someone drinks too much, I'm saying let's try and encourage them to maybe drink in moderation. That's a good thing. If someone's depressed and they're suffering about their weight or something, let's try and help them, you know, get on the track where they're going to like their body. Is that not a better thing to do? I know you say, well, it's the internet. That's not like that. Do you really want to be a part of that then? Do you really want to be a part of that then? Your channel is what you make it though, Gary. Of course it is. But my channel's not really, it's not really about anything. Do you want me to go and make the coffee? No. It's just, you know, I don't know. It don't really trigger me. It's just, I find it amazing. You know, I'm thinking, your actions, that's the way you are. You know, you may find that funny. It's like, I don't know. It's just, really? There's nothing you want to help with then. You know, you want to ridicule me. You want to ridicule someone else in the live. You want to argue. You want to, whatever. I don't know. What do you want? What do you lot want? They rage bait you, then amuse themselves with the reaction you give them. Well, I'm not really. I'm trying to end. What I'm trying to do is say, look, if you want to come and watch, what do you want to talk about then? What do you really want to talk about? Fucking drugs? You know, bad stuff? Trolling me? Really? What? That's gonna turn you on? Really? Do things that turn you on, innit? Do things that you enjoy. If you really enjoy triggering people online, I'd say you need to have a look in the mirror, don't you? Surely. A conversation. But you can't have a conversation. It's pointless. This is what, look, I'm learning this. I'm learning YouTube. And what's going to happen though, at some point, right? I'm going to keep doing these, right? And the problem when you watch my lives, this is the big problem for you lot. I'm like, I won't even guarantee it. I know for a fact you will come back. That's when I'm TikTok. It's almost like they're addicted to me. I'm like, wow. They watch me. I go like, and boom, they're there. And I'm thinking, are you waiting for me to come online? I cannot believe it. I'm like, I cannot get that people do that. But you know what? It's really funny because people do. And even on here, it's starting to get like that. And I'm thinking, I love that. I love it. Because you know what happens in the end? See, I've got quite a good memory. And I go, yeah, naughty bastard, block. That's what I do. You got to reel them in. And then when they're like, they start behaving themselves, you go, actually, I think you was a dickhead like 6 months ago, mate. So you're off. And yeah, no, there's no point. Why am I going to give you a chance? No. You make your own chances. I think I'm pretty sure you lot will gradually come back more and more. My life's become quite addictive. Don't know why. I don't know why. And that ain't me bigging myself up. No way. You've watched long enough. You've been here for like how long now? So what? You think this is a shit live? Really? You're still here? No, you don't need a white coat. You need to. I'd say, look, it's conducting. I don't mean an orchestra. Conduct yourself correctly. Don't be rude. Don't troll anyone else in the live. Don't be rude to me. Don't be rude to me. Don't be rude to other people. And we'll stay along. I don't want people that are going to... If there's no benefit to that person, there's no point in me having them in my life, is there? No point. What's that? Any ideas coping with hair loss? Any ideas? Why are you trolling though? Master plot. One chance to make a first impression. You're being a troll, mate. You're sort of a gentle troll, aren't you? Like that. What, because I've got no hair? Fuck me, you couldn't even say, hello, Gary. A simple task like that. This is why you have to have a memory. This is why you need a memory. Addicted for nutjobs. But you're here. If you come here, if you come back, right, many have come back. I'm telling you now, you're addicted. I guarantee, right, you will be back. If you don't, fantastic. I've done a good job because I've got rid of you. If you come back, I've done a bad job. I've done a really bad job because you're coming back. Will you come in? I might do. TikTok every day, yeah, pretty much. What movies do I like? I like Trains, Planes and Automobiles, probably my favourite one. I don't like horror movies and that sort of stuff. That's another classic. Look at that. The pat whatever. I farted in my suit. Can you just imagine that person breathing? Mate, don't get a girlfriend, whatever you do. Never get a girlfriend, mate. Farted in my suit. Can you just seriously imagine that breathing? Someone agree with you, somehow disagree with them. But I can do what I want. It's my life, isn't it? It's my life. This is the whole thing. It's my life, isn't it? It's my life. I can do what I want. I'm allowed to have any who I fancy. But look, you don't look. How do you think these companies market things? The marketing is you lot watching. You're marketing this live. You're marketing this live to everyone else. What should you do? Go away, mate. Don't breed. Can you just imagine you breeding, mate? You're coming into a live. You don't even know. An old man like me, you're going to fart in my suit. Mate, the way you conduct yourself, do not breed. Whatever you do. Well then, how can anyone have a decent... Well, you can't. You've got to take your chances, haven't you, mate? Mate, you do what you want to. Do what you want, but I've got a good memory. And I told you, I'm just starting out on you. This is just a start. This is just the start. And when you comment, when you comment, you actually help the live as well. So comment as much as you want. But that's exactly... I'll tell you the pattern that went on TikTok, right? What happened? They... It was a bit like this. It was actually worse than this, right? So what I've done, You bide your time, innit? I'm patient. I've been on TikTok for 3 years now, so I'm patient. And now after about a year, I've got TikTok exactly where I wanted it. And yeah, I like TikTok now. I like it. I can see your comments. What film do I like? It's not getting out of hand. Just let them comment. The more they comment, the more they help the live. You making loads of money? I don't make any money, mate. Why would anyone? This is what I don't understand. Right? Could anyone tell me if you spend money on, say, TikTok and that, why would you spend money and give it to other people? I don't understand it. I cannot understand it. I turn my gifts off. Yeah, I've had a very good day. I don't put my gifts on TikTok. Why would I want to take your money? What for? Well, I don't make no money on here. I don't want to make no money. Why would I want anyone to pay to watch me? Why would anyone want to do that? Why? What would possess you to want to pay someone you don't know on TikTok or on here? What would possess you to do that? I don't get it. That just seems odd. Money's tight. Look after your money. I make loads off my other YouTube. I don't want to make money off it. Why would I want to make money off it? I've got my Facebook groups are about 70, nearly 80,000 now, but I don't monetise them. I don't want to. Do I watch movies? No, not really. I don't watch the telly. I tend to just do lives. I sit here and do lives. I do lives. I don't know if you'll go on my main phone or not. I don't know, probably not. But I like lives. I like lives because I think I like these as real because you get to talk to people. No, I don't read books. I don't know. I'm not really here to spread my knowledge. I'm here to just chat, really. And TikTok started off just doing lives. You get a few people watching you. Now, I don't really. Do I want 1,000 people watching me? Not really. Why? Why would I? If you have too many people, I mean, I've had 300-400 people watching. It's no good, especially if they all start commenting. You can't talk to everyone. And I think, personally, you know my name. I think I like being addressed. If you know my name, you should address me by Gary or Mr. Cambridge. That's a fact. If I go in a shop and they know my name's Cambridge, I say, oh, hello, Mr. Cambridge. Like a letter, why would I, I wouldn't really be addressed as like Love God 76521. I want to be addressed as Gary. But I think I should address you lot by your name. But that's me. Is that odd? I think you should have a picture as well. Personally, you see my picture, so would you not want people treating you with respect and going, hello, your name? Well, I think I do. Is that odd? Well, people call me sir, and I'm like, why would you call me sir? I'm not sir, I'm Gary. Just say hello, Gary, innit? I think so. In Thailand, all right. I mean, everyone. I mean, I think the trouble with social media, people think, oh, I can make all this money from it. I think if you can, it then becomes a job, isn't it? It's what it is. Anything you don't have to do is fun, isn't it? Everything is. If it's fun, that's good, isn't it? That's a good thing, isn't it? But I do think I like on TikTok. I feel quite sad that they don't all use their name. I wish they'd all use their name because obviously I can say hello, John or Susan or Stacey or Brian or Andrew or Gary or whatever. I like that. Some people I know their names now. I know. I don't know, their sort of whatever their name is, and I know their name. I've got quite a few people's phone numbers. I spoke to them on the phone. And like there's another couple in there. This her husband's really unwell, and I want to go and see him because I don't know how long he's going to be around. And I like that. I've chatted to him for ages. I've had a couple of TikTok meets, and it's quite nice actually meeting people because it's all remote now, isn't it? No one ever meets anyone, do they? That's the thing. What do you do to stimulate your brain except lives? Well, life, isn't it? Life is life stimulates my brain, mate. Working out, where the next pound's going to come from, what I'm going to have for dinner, what I'm doing the weekend, holidays I'm going to go. I don't know. Yeah, that's a classic. Look at that. Look, what's it? Why would you Kusu punt butter 1986? Mate, whatever you do, don't breed. Whatever you do, don't breed. What do I have for dinner? I had Marmite potato wedges and a pie, a pucker pie thing, I think. That was about it, really. Hobbies, motorbikes, exercise, really. I like exercise. What's with the breeding? I'm saying that, like the people who make them sort of comments, can you just imagine them breeding? And what I said to you, he would be a parent. So what's he going to teach his kids? Coming in and saying, "Are you circumcised?" Can you just imagine saying to your kids, "Make sure you see people." And the more you think about it, the more your actions online are just ridiculous, like that. He would never ever do that in real life, ever. I'm going, so why would you do it online? I do. That's not an honest question, mate. You're a troll. 1986, you're probably about, I don't know, 16, 17. You're probably giggling at it. You'll probably say to your mates tomorrow, "Oh, this bloke online, I wound him up." It's like, you ain't wound me up. You've shown yourself up to be a bit immature. But that's what you want to be, isn't it? You're allowed to be that. Now you'll come back with something like, "I'll see you next Tuesday." You won't just go, "Oh," you'll go, and it ain't really, but it ain't really. I'm not really telling you what you're 39 and giggling. What, you're 39 and you generally, when you have kids, you're going to say to them, when you go online, make sure you say, "Ask someone if they're circumcised." You're going to do that, are you? Because you lead by example, mate. Your kids will be what you teach them. And I just think, I don't know, what are you teaching them? I don't understand it, mate. I don't have to understand it because that's your sense of humour. That's the way you are. I don't even know you, but mate, imagine you were doing a live and I come on and said that to you. I can't believe you'd think, "Well, that's a good comment." Surely not. Favourite motorbike? The R1M. Why constantly the dickheads? Well, no, I have to pull people up. I have to pull people up because if they say something, I have to. I don't know. Well, because obviously they. Well, no. I don't want to block anyone yet. We don't block anyone yet. I'm too young. This is too young to block people. Don't teach you 60 minutes debt and finance on cars, is my opinion. Well, that's fine, isn't it? It's funny because it's absurd. Why is your face squared? What you need like a D, don't you? You need a big D on them. Get blocking. No, not yet. No. Well, it's not. It's an R1M, actually. So it's not an R1. Have you been on a Fjords cruise? Yeah. Been on a couple of them. I like them, but have you? I love it, mate. I'm going on Britannia, and I want to go. We're going on Britannia in June. I want to go on Queen Anne in I don't know, October. Not October, September, I think. What's wrong? Well, I've got a Bandit and all. Admittedly, lives are a guilty pleasure. Really? I don't know. I'd say like going to have some chocolate as a guilty pleasure. If you're overweight, having chocolate would be a guilty pleasure. Or if you're told to give up drink, that's a guilty pleasure, isn't it? Surely. Listening to Spice Girls, if you like them, isn't a guilty pleasure. Mate, you'll love it. Is it your first cruise? I mean, I like them, but then you might not like them. Do I drink? No, don't drink at all. I ain't drunk since my 20s, really. You'll love it, mate. You'll love it. Where are you going? For Southampton? Yeah, I love the fjords. It's beautiful. I'll tell you what, that's flipping. It's expensive, like when you get an Oslo and place like that for beer and cigarettes. I mean, I don't smoke or drink, so it's not too bad. But yeah, love it. There's another. Look, Gary, move your face away. Your breath stinks. Can you just imagine saying that? Imagine having children. That's not too bad. You've got an outside cabin there, haven't you? You got an outside cabin, haven't you, mate? I'm too tight. I've never had an outside cabin. Never. I'm too tight. Can't beat a good holiday. I mean, asking people whether circumcised. Mate, whatever, mate. Look, I don't care. You do whatever you want to do. I ain't gonna block you yet. I can't be bothered. But mate, you're not warranting me blocking. You're not warranting me getting the effort to work out how to block you at the minute. I can't be bothered. I know how much they are, mate. It's about £100 a day. Have you got an old iron cot or an old iron pot? What are you on about? Who you going? P&O? P&O? Cunard? It's a low-level production. What this? Oh, God, you lot are so random. For fucking hell. You make £100? No. The cruise is about £100 a day each, roughly. Jazzing out a bit. I'll do a YouTube. No, I don't make anything. I don't monetize it. Why would I want to monetize it? I don't get it. I don't, you know, look, I'll tell you what you need, I don't know, 30 followers, and you need 30 followers that you really like, and you'll chat about stuff. I mean, I don't know if you can do the boxes on TikTok. You can do the thing where you have the boxes, and you've probably all seen it. But on TikTok's all these fucking battles and like that. It's like, what's that? A load of bollocks. That's excuse my language. It's rubbish, isn't it? What's the point? A battle, really? And people do it. Top flipping hell, mate. I love going. I've no internet. I don't want the internet. I'll spend too long on the internet. It's great. No internet. I don't do it. They're starting to do it now. Do you find homosexual cruising enjoyable when it was in the 70s? No, mate, look at that. Pole pot man. Can you just imagine that? Mate, you ain't got a pot to piss in. Piss off. Piss off, and for Christ's sake, stop breeding. Bollocks mentioned, yeah, bollocks to a lot of them. Where from the days where the light... What, you mean... You learn more from bad things than good things. Yeah, but not when there's knobs around, you know. You don't learn nothing from them. I learn absolutely nothing from the knobs in this live. They just make you think, really? Just don't breed, innit? I bet you made the cruise think of piss. Well, yeah, because I was probably pissing on you, mate, when you thought you might have been a light. Mate, why don't you just block me? I've been rude to you there, block me. Even better, report me, innit? Get me stopped. Imagine that. That'd be like triumph, wouldn't it? Someone gets you blocked, right? It's like, they get your life stopped. Do you know what it is? It's like they feel like they're a champion, innit? Oh, I've won a gold medal. What'd you do? Well, I got someone blocked on YouTube. What, was that it? Yeah, but it was really good because he was rude to me. I was rude to him, so he was rude back. And I didn't like that. That was really out of order. How dare that old man come back at me? See, the trouble is the people who give it, they can't take it back. They cannot take it back. Then they start getting rude and they start getting worse. Would I like another subscriber? I don't give a toss how many subscribers I've got, mate. I've got, 300 and whatever now. It's growing at a pretty good rate. When people sort of say, where are you going with it? And I'm honestly, do you know what? No idea. You're just shagging, isn't it? Stop shagging. If you're a troll, do not shag. Please, do not. Just claiming most YouTubers. I'd much rather work. Would you seriously? No, I don't follow football, mate. Would you seriously want to go on benefits or work? I'd much rather work. And the job you get is all down to how much you've studied when you were young, isn't it? If you dicked about at school, I messed about at school. What an idiot. What an absolute idiot. 62. What I don't understand is I messed about at school. What an absolute foolish idiot. What an idiot I was messing about at school. What benefit was messing about at school? Made me thick. I don't get it. I don't get it. But you know what? You don't listen, do you? When you're young, you just don't listen to your mum and dad. Clean your teeth. Oh, I don't want to clean my teeth. And you think, now, I'm like, I just had a filling up there. Do you know what? I wished I cleaned my teeth 60 times a day. But you don't listen to your mum and dad because you know it all, don't you? You look the same. All did. At least you admit. Of course I'm an idiot, mate. Mate, how can I not be an idiot? If I was perfect, if my IQ was, if I could spell every word perfectly, my grammar was perfect. I think health-wise, I'm pretty perfect. I think I'm pretty perfect because I'll tell you now, I'm sitting here now. Where is it? Hang on. I'm sitting here now, right, and my heart rate right at this moment is 70. My resting heart rate is 59. It's guaranteed tonight. My resting heart rate's about, I don't know, 48, 50. I think that's pretty perfect. My cholesterol's good. My blood sugar's good. My PSA's good. I've got no stresses. I don't want stress. Stress ruins your life. I don't want to take any medication. So I mean, health-wise, I think I'm pretty perfect. I went swimming this morning. I went to the gym tonight. I ran last night. Didn't do anything Sunday. Yes, I did. I went out for a run Sunday. This Kigo is not the sharp enough, but and serious as shitty jobs. Look, assume everything about me, but you don't know much about. You don't know anything, do you? You don't know anything. I've only had one job. Vitamin D. Why do you want to take vitamin D? I don't take anything. 130 is good blood pressure. I'll tell you what it was. Yeah, my blood pressure. Yeah, this is my blood pressure. 111/60. That's not too bad, is it? 111/60. So I don't know what yours is, right? My cholesterol's 3.66. My high density lipoprotein, HDL, 1.33. TC-HDL ratio, 2.8. What is it? Weight, 71 kilos. I'm about that now. My BMI is 24.3. If I had a 9% chance, right, 9% chance at my age of a heart attack is good. I'm 7.1%. So I think I'm in pretty good nick. That's like a kid's very low pressure. No, he's looking after yourself, isn't it? Look, I tell you what, you make you a mod. I don't know how to yet. No, not you. You're a knob. I can't bother. You're definitely going to get blocked. I'd say start behaving. If you want to stay in here, not now. I'm warning you. I'm telling you now. I've got a really good memory. I've got a good memory. I have a fantastic memory online, and I can remember people because you never change. You never change. And what happens is I learn by the comments the way you do it. If you change, I'll probably forget you, won't I? Which will annoy me. Fucking annoy me. But we'll wait and see, innit? Hopefully I won't forget you, because at some point when I think you're hooked and you want to stay here, you'd be begging for mercy. Not begging for mercy, because you won't. It'd be gone, wouldn't it? But what is, look, you can't. I don't know. You don't just, like the old Bill. They don't just go and arrest you straight away. They wait. They wait till there's plenty of evidence. Then they go, right, he's shown his true colours, get out. That's me. That's the way I do it. Do you smell bad? Well, wait, see, innit? No one's a mod yet. No one's a mod yet. And I'll choose them wisely. And then, why would you want to be a mod? It gives you nothing. It gives you power, I suppose, isn't it? Well, we'll wait and see, innit? We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see, won't we? But yeah, hang on, look, hang on. Let's stop the live a minute. Stop the live. Stop commenting. Right. Seriously, do you... How many other people in here, right? I wouldn't last 2 seconds in me. What do you mean in me? I don't take last. If you want to block me, you wouldn't last 2 seconds in you. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not really that way, but I don't know what you mean in you. I'm not sure. Do you mean you take me or something in a fight type thing? I don't know. Well, not really. He's probably saying he can beat me in a fight. I'm sure he would beat me in a fight. Why would I eat it back? If you hit me, why would I fight eat you back? I don't see the point. What's the point? The chat, we don't really have any subject at the minute. We're just weeding out the trolls. And I think everyone, look. There's another one. How many times do you grill a germ? Mate, you've asked that question about 10 times. You either got a fucking memory of a goldfish or you're thick. For Christ's sake. Well, of course I'm commenting. I've got to keep them going a little bit, haven't I? Anyway, what was it? Yeah, we don't talk about anything. We do the topic. You never get topics with me. Yeah, oh no, listen, no, seriously. Listen, stop commenting a minute. Listen. How many of you exercise? And I don't mean, necessarily just the gym. What do you do? Do you go to the gym? Do you walk? Do you run? What do you do? What do you do? I mean, this is really look, fucking hell, mates. I'm being really serious here. Like, I'll tell you now, as an old man, you want to have a fucking good heart rate. You want to have really good cholesterol. You seriously do. I'll tell you now, when you get older, right, you will be, I wish I'd exercise. And I love exercise. I absolutely love it. Exercise is like the best thing ever. Exercise is super, super selfish. You know why? Nobody can take it away from you. Nobody can take it away from you. Can you be bothered to do it? That's the killer question, isn't it? Is it hard work? Yes. I this morning, did I really want to get up at 5 o'clock and go swimming? Not really, so I got up about 10 past 5. But I'm like, oh God, it's just like, do I want to go? I do. And I went to the gym tonight. I went swimming this morning, went to the gym tonight, only an hour. But you ain't got to go there for, why you got to go for 5 hours? You definitely got a good heart rate. But I've always run. I've always been a runner. I like running. It's ruined my knees. And you do too much. This is just trouble. You get too addicted to stuff. What you do is you start running. You do, well, we never had counts for 5K, but anyway, you start running. I used to run for motocross. And then what happens is you start running, and then what you think, oh, I've got to go out Sunday and do 3 hours or something. You haven't. It's not your job. Well, I'm not divorced. Mate, you're an absolute flipping knob, aren't you? Go away, mate. Walking is really underrated. I started doing walking. That's when I started doing my TikToks. I started doing walking. And I do it. I might start doing YouTube when I do my walk, but it's a bit slow. And then, and I'm thinking, judging on tonight's move, I think, fuck me, would I really want to take you lot on a walk? I mean, I'll do a walk, I'll do a YouTube live, but I can't trust people yet. I can't trust the live. It's not got to my liking. It's a bit like, obviously, look, it's my live. I'm going to talk about things that are important to me, innit? Exercising. And if I can encourage you to, I don't know, sort of 9 times every 6 hours. What? Block who? Who have I got to block? Yeah, let's block him, actually. He's getting on my fucking nerves now. You can hide them, but I don't know if you can actually block them. I'll put him on a timeout, haven't I? Right, he's hiding now. Can you do live show while you're walking? I might do. I'm not sure you wanted, but I'll subscribe. No, Paul, is it? Well, I don't know what your name is, mate. Look, I don't want to know your name. You might tell me your name. I don't know. Anyway, look, I'll tell you what, right? Anyone's rude to you, I'm annoyed with them. Fuck it, I want to block them now. Look, in my lives, I don't want people arguing. If you think someone's a knob and you start arguing with them, you ain't doing any good. If anything, you're better off blocking them. You know why? Because they're out of your life, innit? Get rid of them out of your life. I can deal with them, right? But don't. It's always like we're ganging up on them, aren't we? I can gang up on them, but you can't, because that's just. Then we're as bad as them, innit? If we all get like a gang and we start, let's get, no, that's no good. That's no good. If you're moderators for me, yeah, you go, all right. I say, right, do us a favour, fucking show him the door, and he's gone, isn't he? Out of 62. No, I don't want you to tell me a joke. I don't want to know about it. Do you know my heart will go through the roof? I doubt it, mate. All right, Aaron. Yeah, mate, look, I'm being really serious. Like, you come and said that, I thought, fuck, what a knob. And then, like, now, you're like that, and I'm going, mate, it's just, you're like a completely different person. I'm like, is this not better? I know it's odd. I know, like, you're going to get blocked in a minute. I don't want you to tell me a joke, or I'm going to block you. I'll tell you what will be a joke, me leaving you in here. So I don't want to know a joke, because you've said it about 20. Do you understand? If I ignore it, I don't want to know a joke tonight, all right? I'm not in the mood for a joke. Do I like Buddha? No. You're starting to flap over? Yeah, of course I do. I can flap over what I want, innit? I can flap over what I want. It's my life. I can do what I want. But I just think, don't be sorry. Never be sorry. Just change, all right? It's water under the bridge. It's in the past. It's gone, right? Everybody. Everyone's allowed to make a mistake. Well, Ivan, of course. Everybody gets baited. Ivan, everybody gets baited. Baited. No, I'm not religious at all. My name's Bailey. I'm 21 person to make a YouTube channel, my favourite TV. Oh, what's that? Hang on. Just what about you? What country do you do? I do all sorts, mate. I just talk about rubbish. I just sit here and chat. I've got the ability to chat for hours. I think my longest TikTok was like 5 hours or something. TikTok live, and I don't run out of words. Am I scared of dying? No, not scared. I don't really want to die, but I haven't got a say in it, have I? I have zero say in it. I think when we're born, you know, you've got this long, right? And what happens is, if you look after yourself, it does this a little bit, and if you don't, it does this a bit. That's what I think. None of us know. Well, I don't know. They do what they want, they? He chats shit to anyone. That's probably why his life left me. Well, Ivan, you know, how many birds you got on the go then, mate? Mate, I've only got 7 birds on the go now. I've got a wife and a girlfriend and another 6. So how many you got on the go, mate? Come on, Ivan. Don't give it the big one and then like you're going back with wife. How many birds you got on the go, mate? Or ain't you got any? How many pints of beer? Can you drink 10 pints of beer and shag 5 birds? Mate, don't worry about it. She didn't leave us. We separated and we still get on. When we went to see my son's wedding video, my wife was sitting there and my girlfriend was sitting there. Mate, how many birds you got on the go? They can't even understand the question, innit? How many do we think? Actually, no, I'm as bad as him. Stop this. Stop it. I was enjoying that then. No, we stop it. Or we're as bad as him. We move on from him. Let's ignore the ones that we want to ignore, innit? Don't start me off, because I was enjoying that a lot. I actually quite like the trials. What's my bird called? I'm not going to tell you. You're how doing your what? 10 pints and 5 birds. Well, you got to do 10, innit? You got to do 10. Oh, look, so they all changed. Look, Aaron, he was like, oh, now you all come back with your tail between your legs, innit? Just look, I'm not a bad person, right? Should you agree with me? Oh, no, look, life is, look, I think I'm a good person. Should we all agree? No. Should we argue? No. Should we all, what was it? This is my electric car group. I said this, like, you know, it's like a big thing. It's like, welcome to the group. Look, should we all get along? Should we all agree with each other, sort of thing? No. Should we all get along? Not necessarily. Should we be loyal to each other? No. Should we respect each other? Absolutely. The end, you know? Do you a shaved bird or bush bird? What do you think I'm in the outback? What's a bush bird? What, jungly downstairs? What, jungle is massive? I don't know, mate. Does it matter? It's the person, isn't it? What do I think about gays? Well, I think they're probably like a lady that likes another lady and a man that likes another man. I don't know. What do you mean, what do I think about them? Say they was all 5 foot tall, I'd think that's a man likes that man and he's 5 foot tall. I don't know. What do you want me to say? He drives a BMW. Well, they're 5 foot like him and they drive a BMW. I mean, what do you mean, what? I think, well, they live in a cold country. I mean, they're 5 foot. He likes him. They drive in a BMW and they live in a cold country. Fuck me. What do you mean, what do I think about them? God, what a stupid question. Weird. Fanny hair. What do you mean? Hang on. Do you like a shaved bird or a hairy? What, you're going to call them birds? Mate, you know why they're called birds? Because they get the worms. That's why you call them birds. Would you ever consider having a boyfriend, Gaz, if you don't have a girlfriend? Well, how do you know I ain't got one? I might have 7 or 8 blokes on the go and all. I've got so many, it's ridiculous. You ain't even heard about me red room, have you? That's another story. I'm going to go in a minute. I'll tell you all snippets. You'll be what? But yeah, they fly away. Yeah. Are you female? Are you female? What's that? Bert Chris. I bet there's no women in here. There's no women. It's all blokes, isn't it? All sad blokes. All the women are asleep, and they're all going to sleep because they're sensible. All you lot are flipping. What? How many eggs did I shoot down? Loads. Hey, my eggs. What's this? A quick question. What, on the internet? That's impossible. Go on then, hurry up. I'm not a bastard, mate. What does that mean? You were female? I was just hoping you was female. I thought, yeah, go on, take him down there. Have you ate so much your belly was about to burst? No, not really. You know, I've been full up. Bit of an odd question, that. Have you ever? Everybody has, hasn't they? Twix or Kit Kat? Mars. Good night. Is it too much for you now? Charlotte. Gary's got plenty of birds. I haven't got plenty of birds. Oh, look, I've only got 1 or 2 or 5. How am I going to get them? I've got a big nose. Want to do a packet with you? I love all these knobs. They say all these things. They know nothing, innit? Liverpool, Everton, Arsenal. Mike, Charlotte. Right, I'm going to go. Basically, because I'm fucking bored now. I'm going to go to bed. Guys, no one makes fun of Gary because he's a tear. What's a tear puller? You know, what's that all mean? That slingshot comet is with what? Gary ever been eaten by a dinosaur? Well, I wouldn't have called her that, but there you go. Don't need a woman to be happy. Oh, that bit of peace for yourself. Yeah, but it's much what you like, isn't it? That's just saying, oh, you don't need chocolate, a bit of peace for yourself. Yeah, good luck. You go to bed, yeah, you just want to eat chocolate, don't you? Yeah, look at my partner. What is it? Well, it's Galaxy, Cadbury's, Heroes, Celebrations. Look there, look at that. I mean, personally, I'd rather have someone to go out with, but that's me. Was it a good win? I don't know. I don't follow football. Right, I'm going to go. You lot are getting crazier by the minute. Right, see you later. Look, I'm not a bad person, and I'll tell you what. Look, let's make it. I mean, I like my TikTok, right? You know what? Because it's become quite a good community, and we need tears. We need tears, isn't it? You need like someone who's lost their mum or their nan or something like that, and that's shitty times, isn't it? You know, or they've lost their partner or whatever. I don't know. They lost this sort of. These are bad things, isn't it? Got to make the show's going to bed. Well, you got to be. Look, I think I'll shape this into what I want. I'm going anyway. I'm going now. No, look, they don't spoil it. They're just part of it. They're the internet. Look, they are like rain. You know, it's going to rain. It's going to rain when you don't. You've got a puncher in your car. It's going to rain. You're going to get childish people, they're just childish, innit? They don't understand. They probably don't even know what they're looking at. Imagine if, when they're older, they're going to go, do you know what? I really what's that bloke doing spreadsheets? Or with the kids now, I'm thinking, if you're a kid, if you're young, I'm telling you now, you should definitely be learning prompt engineering. If you know prompt engineering, I'll tell you what, you'll do all sorts. You could be like 13. You could be ruling the roost. Because many people don't know it. They haven't got a clue. But what if it's going to be a nice sunny day? Well, then you're lucky, innit? Then you have a day without any trolls. The trolls are inevitable. They're going to come in. We can't stop them. I will get the hang of YouTube, and I will get moderators, and then we just clean it up. What we do, we're like community service, innit? We get rid of them. Because I'd say, what's prompt engineering? Prompt engineering is, right, how can I explain? To get the best out of anything, you ask the right questions, you know, and AI is no different. You have to ask it the correct questions to get what you want. But if you don't know the correct questions, but you've got to practice. And I'm like, I am amazed at it. I think it is amazing. I use ChatGPT, DeepSeek, and Gemini. That's the only ones I use, right? And at the moment, I like Gemini, and there's all these idiots on. If you're a copywriter, you will hate AI because it's doing your job away, and they keep telling you, oh yeah, but what it is, we know it's AI. It's like, right, and if I've got a car and I do an advert in AI, and it's like, you read it, it says it's got electric windows and all this. It's like, are you bothered? It's AI. You just want to buy the car. If McDonald's are doing a new thing, or some I don't know, some shop round the corner of you has got some Facebook post that's written in AI, but it's captured your attention, who cares? It's marketing, isn't it? But ChatGPT and like Canva, I'm amazed. I'm amazed that you lot are on here. I'm going, do you use Canva? I don't know what it is. What? Do you use CapCut on your phone? I don't know what it is. What? Do you use ChatGPT? I don't know how. Really? You got all these things. I mean, when I was young, you just had to bloody read books. Now you've got all these things. I don't know, like not YouTube. I mean, eBay. Are you not buying the stuff? Prompt engineering. AI is, and it's. I don't know it. I don't know it all. I'm starting out, and I'm amazed at it. It's the things it does. I'm like, wow, and it does it so quick. Yeah, I do agree. If you're going to do some sort of like dissertation or something, you shouldn't do it because it might plagiarism, isn't it? But if you're not, you're in the real world and you start writing adverts for your business. It's like, do it. You don't need to now. You don't need to because you've got it on your phone. You've got it in your hand. You've got one of these. This is what I don't get. This is like, it's your studio, it's your podcast studio, it's your, I don't know. And I'm amazed everybody don't want to do these. Why? Why do people hate the camera? What is that all about? Well, you hate going in front of the camera. Really? What, so you go and work somewhere, you're pretty good in front of the camera, you're pretty good at selling the company. What, your boss is going to say, no, I don't want you doing that. I want you cleaning the bogs. I want you doing all the shitty jobs. I don't want you doing that videoing. What? You ain't going to be running their social media? I'm like, I've always thought there's got to be a market for you kids running all the social medias, isn't it? I'm looking to change my dishwasher tab. Amazing. Do you look at your chat sometimes? If I want to. Yeah, but then it annoys you, innit? You're still here. It's because IT is dumbing us down. Well, yeah. It is. Yeah, but embrace it, innit? What? It's like saying, I don't know, anything, innit? Why would you not embrace it? Why would you not embrace this technology? Technology's there to make your life easier, isn't it? And yes, it's not going to, AI is not going to do everything, isn't it? But I think it's amazing. You don't have to. You think it's going to affect your job. If your mum and dad are say copywriters, you'd hate it. You would absolutely look at that big thing in America. All the actors on strike, isn't it? I tell you what, it's taking the world over. Taking the world over. They reckon there's going to be a bubble that's going to burst. I'm thinking if you ain't spent no money on it, who cares, isn't it? What's your ROI if you spend no money? It don't matter what the return on investment is because the return is like pure profit, surely, isn't it? Well, it won't ruin you. What's my occupation? I sell cars. I sell cars, but I absolutely love technology. CCTV. If you go to any networking stuff, Ubiquity. Just buy it. It's the nuts. Ubiquity CCTV. Oh my God, it is just like so good. AI. It's AI and all. You just like, you search for a person's face. It's like, how's that? A license plate. You just put it in and it just shows you like that come up, I don't know, 6 months ago or whatever. I just think it's amazing. I tell you what, it's scary, isn't it? Scary the things they're doing with it. The things they're doing it, and there's always going to be bad stuff, isn't it? Always. Well, we ruin ourselves anyway, don't we? It is so. No, I'm not retired. I'm only 62. I think it's amazing. I think it's and any youngsters now who are like just watching loads of dead end YouTube things. I think I'd be watching like, how do I get this working? And I'd have my own channel that would be, and because you can do one to many. This is thing. Do I want to buy your name? No. 1989. No, stick it on whatever, innit? You'll make loads of money on that, won't you? I'm amazed that anyone watches me. I think, surely, why are you not got your own channel and promoting your own things? It's like, don't you want money? I know money ain't everything, but I think, yes. Hey, as a toilet. Yeah, absolutely. You're a dinosaur. No, you're not. You're an idiot. You're an idiot, idiotic Rex. Idiotic, I am a Rex. That's what you are. You're actually a pain in the arse. I've learned 0, I'm 74. Well, you haven't learned 0. Yo, Jude, why did you vanish off Grindr? Well, because I was shagging you, that's why. What do you think? Imagine that, look. What you do. Imagine, like, the first comment, it's like, not hello, it's like, why did you vanish off Grindr? What, do you think I'm scared that you're on there? Are you on there, then? Are you on there? You might be the one to change me, mate. Hang on, I can't go yet. I want to know. Look, he goes all shy now, look. You gone shy? I love it. They give it the big one and then they go shy, innit? Oh, look, I'm shy now. Oh, Mum. Mum, he's caught me out. You used to sell what? What, AI? Gary, what's that? I could school you on AI Muppet. I should hope you could. I would be shocked if you can't. I'll tell you what, if you can, top man. You have been useful with your time, haven't you? Surely. Mate, well then, what do you want to teach me then? How much do you want to teach me, yeah? How much do you want to teach me? What am I going to get then? You're going to school me on it? What's that mean? That's like a bit like, I'm going to... You seem like a decent bloke. Never, the internet is, be wary, this could be AI. Not at all. What? Nah, I can't do a whole one. True, honest bloke, you know. Top man. Oh, it's raining, pouring rain. Right, I am going now. He seems like a decent bloke, but he's not. Rotten sod. I'm not anything. I'm just Gary. But you must make your own mind up what you think. It's not for me to convince you, innit? If you was AI, it'd be prettier. No, I've got to make it look real, haven't I? Oh, you're going to come in with maths, are you now? Hey, look, Carl. Was it Carl? Don't do any breeding, mate. Are you going to say you want a maths debate? Is that what you mean? Oh, look at that. Hang on. No, we've got to see if he's coming. Is he coming back? Where is he? Oh, look, he's gone, is he? No, he can't understand the question, can he? Oh, I can't believe it. That old person, he said that about a maths and a debate. Oh, I can't believe it. Mate, if you mean like that, just say the word. Never be shy. You probably do it anyway. Or do you not? You tell us you don't do it? Yeah, good luck. Everybody does. I've never sold a car because he's too busy on Grindr. Mate, I don't want to sell cars. Why would I want to sell cars? Mate, you go to work just to get money, innit? You don't get a little bit. You get like tons of money, don't you? Slingshot's a bit mad. What's Slingshot? I don't know what it is. Oh, he's a bit mad. Just a bit mad. Oh, I don't know. He's probably annoyed that I've called his bluff, haven't I? So blow the doors off. Right, I'm going. See you later. Well, I'll see you when I see you. I probably won't do. I'm going to do a TikTok live with my walk tomorrow morning. I think, unless it's peeing down the rain, I won't go. I'm off. See you later. Thanks for all watching. If I've offended anyone, fuck it, I don't care. If you've offended me, don't care. All right. I'll tell you what. It's a reset, isn't it? We go for a reset, and then I can't bother with that trolling like earlier. It's just a waste of time, isn't it? It's much better when the conversation flows and it's a bit nicer, isn't it? Surely, isn't it? I've offended you. Well, sorry, I don't give a toss, mate. You own me. Oh right, well, I'm allowed to offend you then, surely, aren't I? Right, I don't want to, mate. You own Gary. I own you, mate. Right, and what's that mean? You're going to take me down? You're going to do me or something? Mate, you probably would. I wouldn't. Mate, if you was going to hit me, I'd just stand there and let you hit me. Well, what's the point of trying to stop you? Right, my life is yours. Yeah, and I knew that anyway. Notice me. What's that like? You know, look, you notice me. Mate, everyone on the internet owns me. I'm in the palm of your hand. Well, I told you, you're probably want to change me. And your hand was quite nice the other night. So, you're quite right. You know, you were a bit more active in bed than I thought you'd be, but, you know, I didn't think you'd be that good. But you did come across quite good, actually. But there you go. You want attention now? Well, sadly, I can't be bothered, mate. I'm going to bed. Because you wore me out the other night. And I'm worn out. All that scrolling through Tinder we done. Tinder, Grinder, Binder, Linder, Eender, on the whatever it is. I don't know. Some of these things, isn't it? Tell him what? I'm going to bed. Yeah, but he's in my bed, isn't he? Congratulations on you coming out as gay. Proud of you. Well, I had to, Tommy, because you had your tongue down my throat. So, you know, I had to really. I couldn't, mate, I couldn't really say I weren't when you were standing with your tongue down your throat and me hand down your pants, were you? So, you know, it was mutual, you know. I said I had a scratch on my back and you was down the front there. I'm thinking, what are you doing? But there you go. You know, that's what you want to do. I'm offended that you're offended by me taking offence. Burn. What, crash and burn? Well, I've got to go. You know, I'm being really serious. Can you actually imagine that you would call your account that? I go, nah. Stephen Yaxley, innit? They know how to do social media, and it's just they whip it up, don't they? They whip it up into just ridiculous, isn't it? Absolutely ridiculous. And I totally agree with, if you do them sort of things online, you go in prison. No, you're no good to society, are you? How are you any good? Someone like that, even Farage and that, all them sort of people, they know social media and they whip a frenzy up. And the trouble is, it's a bit like mob mentality in it, which is no good. No good. We do not want. You were the giver. Too right, mate. You was bent over, lubed up, way I went, wasn't I? Fancy starting a band? No, elastic band. No. I'm off now. See you later. You sure you went in live? Well, yes, I do TikTok because I can't get my head around these lot. Gary, you can be a girl for me and never change back. Oh, can you be a girl for me? Don't know. Probably not. I don't know. Unless it's wear a skirt. Maybe you like that. I don't know. Yeah, but you were wearing a skirt the other night, so I can't. This country, Gaz, ask if you can stay 5 more minutes. No, I'm going. Because I do that, that's a problem, and then I'll start a stay for another like half an hour or something. So I'm actually going, I'm hitting the button there. Look, I'm really going to hit the button. So I'm going to say good night. Thanks for watching. All jokes aside, look, anyone we've had a lot of bits of arguments with, let's move on. We move on, and we're courteous. So manners and courtesy should be in the lives. They've got a massive place in my lives. Trolling, being horrible, calling me names, all this sort of stuff, triggering stuff. No, it hasn't got no place in my lives. I don't want to debate stuff. We don't debate it. It's just you're there to trigger. Trigger happy TV. We ain't. All right. We don't want it. We want to have a laugh and mess about and that sort of stuff. Trigger happy TV. We don't. It's useless. Right. Manners, courtesy, absolutely, mate. They're free. Manners and courtesy are free. People guard them like a bloody winning lottery ticket. It's not a secret. And it's not boring. It's actually good to have manners. You know, act like you've been brought up, not dragged up. If you do that, you respect other people, and I've got to respect everyone, innit? But I've got to respect everyone, right? But surely I must be able to expect the same back. That's it. Well, we'll do it. This is what the life will be. If you come back and watch again, I guarantee you will. Because really the lives on YouTube are just like odd. Even on TikTok, I can find something I might want to watch. And when I'm going through TikTok, If I go on a live, I have to comment. I have to comment. If I'm going to stop at a live and I cannot comment, hi, yeah, I'm just commenting for no reason other than why not. If I'm not going to at least do that, what's the point of stopping at that live? What's the point of even, I've got to look at a video, I must comment on it. I must. Please stop talking. I'm going. Can tell you have morals. Well, I try to, but everyone's different, isn't it? Everyone's different. Some people want to be. And I say, look, guys, you need to start. We ain't going to be all old and serious, but you need to act a little bit more grown up. And that's another thing. If someone keeps acting childish, I don't care what age you are. You just got to go. Be older than your age. Act older than your age. Act respectful and kind and ask sensible sort of questions, isn't it? Once we all know each other, then you can mess about. Well, no, exactly. Right, I'm off. Well, mate, look. I suppose I've got to say, look, do you want to be? You can say I can be a girl for you, and it's just like, mate, it's like I don't even find it funny. It just doesn't seem to have added any value. But that's what you want to do. If you're seriously going to be right, keep doing that. Well, I will have to block you because it's no good at all. No, but everybody has to have a chance. Everybody, foolishly, on TikTok, I do not do this now, right? On TikTok, I have zero patience. This is new to me, so I've got to resist. I must resist. I must resist having no patience. But having no patience, and do you know what? I don't know. Right. So you lose a few people along the way. I've got rid of people, right? They've rung me up, right? And they're like almost begging. I'm going, if you want to come back, you don't have to beg me, just come back. I'll unblock you. But what was that all about? And they start saying sorry. I'm going, why are you saying sorry? You meant it because you typed it. It's not like to type words out. It's not if you wrote a letter to someone and say, oh, I didn't mean it. Really? I mean, I can say something and not mean it, but literally because I might not have a filter. I could be, I don't know, ADHD or whatever it is. And I just think, no, I'm not. I mean, my name is Cambridge. My name is Cambridge. And I've had about 4 or 5 people. They've actually rung me up and said, oh, can you unblock me? I went, why? Yeah, but I didn't mean it. I went, but you did mean it. You typed it and you must have meant it. Well, I didn't. But I'll give us another chance. I said, but why didn't you just take the first chance? What's the point of trying to get a second chance? Well, I won't do it no more. So I know you won't do it anymore. But I'm puzzled. I said, I'm trying to say to you, look, in future, going forward, not just me, other people you meet, don't do that. Whether they've changed or not, I don't know. And they've become a good member of the community. And it isn't really a community, I'm going to make you money, I'm going to make you well, I'll make your mum and dad live longer. It's just like, it should be a pleasant place. I sit here overnight and just chat for a couple of hours, or 3-4 hours or whatever. And that's what I want out of it. If I get that, that's brilliant. Yes, of course, I'm going to hope that you look at my car sales and promote my car sales for me. Oh, my mate wants to buy a car and he wants to buy my car. Everybody gets another chance. It resets, doesn't it? I'm off. I'm actually going. Look, I'm going. Right, I'm really going now. I'm going to hit the button. So I'm going to say good night. Thank you for watching. And everybody gets another chance, right? I haven't learned this, have I? That's the old bill now. Right, I'm off. See you later.